There's a story you've all been told by our friend Drew 3PO, part of Geeks Gamers lore, here in the 199. Before he was the Canadian bear, on a live stream he decided to share some knowledge that if hell we ought to know. Say it ain't so. Hold on to your buckets. Let's not forget about the J&As. The Canadian bear took his time to share his thoughts on so many things. And after walking the planet, this much he knows for sure. That when you feel like friends can't go on anymore.
You open the door!
He spoke of his cat Nicholas. It seemed that cat was really quite a sight, because in no time it all went right out of the blue. And what seemed too good to be true, the cat learned to turn off and on the lights.
When he walked in here, double fisted butt ice.
Hold on to buckets, spilling coffee and Ryan seeds, making stops throughout their trip so Ryan's car wouldn't overheat. And after walking the planet, this much he knows for sure, that when you feel like friends can't go on anymore.
You open the door!
Stirs up emotions deep down inside, like when Ripper found out Sean Connery died. A timeless moment that no doubt will last, iconic to the lore.
Kiss my grass.
So many memes created from what he said, from the guy who ate spaghetti in bed. No need to worry or raise the alarm, with Jay and his tape were back home on his farm. Hold on to your buckets. Let's not forget about J&A's. The Canadian bear took his time to share his thoughts on so many things. And after walking the planet, this much he knows for sure, that when you feel like friend can't go on anymore.
You open the door!
Guys, oh, big gulps, huh? All right.
And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday night's main event and the Open the Door intro. I can't help it, man. I laugh every time, especially with the rip apart. The rip apart, and even Ripple laughed. I saw him backstage. Girls, I know Drew just got here, so let's go ahead and get him in here. Whoever wants to go backstage, and you can add him in. Our special guest, Drew Hernandez. So there we go. And we can add, there he is.
Oh,
What's
look
up,
at him.
Sir?
Look at the shirt.
What's up?
Nice.
Drew in the house. How you doing, brother?
Good to see you guys.
You
guys
too.
look great.
You too.
Is
We got
my
a
mic good?
full crew.
Am I low
Yeah.
or am I good?
Oh, you're golden.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
good. Yeah, you
Golden.
might be a tick low, but it's fine. We can hear you, so it's okay though. But yeah, welcome to Tuesday night's main event. Thank you to Jay for being the walking meme that he is,
Welcome.
and I made a promise to Beardo that I would not point out the long corn emojis in the chat, so I
Appreciate
will
it.
not mention the long corn emoji. I
Yep.
won't mention the fact that you can make it as long as you want. I'm not going to mention that. So Beardo, I got you, brother.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
man,
Thank you.
Yeah, looking out. I'm looking out for
Yep.
Everybody here.
Respect.
So, welcome, Ryan Kennel. I have not streamed with you in it seems like hours.
I think it has been hours. It's just been so long since the Daily Show, and we're back to talk, well, about similar shit. That's just how we do this stream. But, yeah, I'm excited. Drew's here. I needed more Mexican representation. I don't know if Drew's actually Mexican. I know he's Hispanic. I know it's all kind of the fucking same. But I needed more Mexican representation because me and Gary are getting slammed right now all over TikTok. The degenerates on TikTok are not happy with our Blue Beetle review. So Gary will probably be joining us a little bit later because we have to address the controversy. All right.
Yeah.
It's just the backlash has gotten so bad. We need to put out a statement, guys.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. You guys know how we handle controversy very seriously. We take your criticism and your feelings very seriously. And I'm sure you're going to get a very politically correct response from us. Just stay tuned. I'm sure it's going to be really nice. And I know, Ryan, you have the utmost respect for diversity and representation. And then I can't wait to hear your heartfelt, statement. This is going to be really moving. Can't wait.
Basically, it's going to be one of those forced apology things. I'm not really looking forward to it, but I'll do what I need to do to, keep Friday Night Tights alive. Because that's how damaging this has been. So we'll see.
Yeah, this might be so bad we may need to bring Alex Jones back just to take some controversy off.
That's true. Do a show from the border.
Yeah. Well, speaking of people that stay out of controversy, Young Ripper, Eric July, who is has never been in any controversy. I don't know how you do it, man. I don't know how you create a multi-million-dollar comic book universe and it's just all positivity for you. How do you do it, man? How do you do it?
Yeah, man. I just keep my eye on the prize, I guess, and nothing ever happens. But no, I'm doing great. We just ended our Ice 2 campaign yesterday. Last night, had a great time. Had a bunch of members of the team. Saskas joined us. Just everybody that we could get that were part of the project in some way, including Gabe El Taib. It was a fun time. It was a great time. Closed out. And now we are finishing out these orders. We have like 5,000 or so left. We just got the short boxes in, so we're gonna start shipping those out tomorrow. And man, it's been a great time. Just really happy for the campaign, man, and for the team and what it is that we accomplished. And now we're getting things ready for what the Alpha Core that will be dropping very soon since we're entering into the fall. So we're just grinding, man, nonstop.
Oh yeah, man, it's awesome to see. And as you know, anything you need, man, we all got your back. So it's good stuff, man. Drunk 3PO, the man that the entire intro was centered around.
Imagine that.
Yeah, imagine that. Drunk 3PO being meme never happens. How you doing, Jay?
No, I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. And just to kind of piggyback with our friend Eric July. Also, my book, Achromatic Chronicles, is available for second. If you missed out and you saw people enjoying the book and you wanted to get it, we have a second chance option. That I think we got like 23 days left on it. So it's just a book. So if you want to pick it up, it's on Indiegogo. You can just go to my Twitter page. I'm sure people will drop the links in the chat as well. So things have been really well. And anybody wondering, the hurricane is. I had one bad storm for like 20 minutes, and then that was about it so far. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, where you guys are at, but
I think we'll probably get a few. Well, the hurricane still hasn't even hit yet. I mean, so we're gonna have some outer bands probably. We may get some 20 to 30 mile an hour wind, but I don't expect anything catastrophic. But the people that are in the path of it are going to get crushed, and I hope everybody's taking proper precautions because I've been in Florida a long time. I've been through my share of hurricanes. And if you're in direct impact area, you might want to watch out because
you might want to get the fuck out. That's what
you should do. Especially if you're in an inland area that's where the land is kind of low. The flooding is fucking crazy. And some people just think, I've seen it 1,000 times, man. People are just like, I ain't worried about it. And then you get fucked. I've been through like a lot of crazy hurricanes here, and
Well, the big question is Ryan the weatherman coming back for hurricane update? Everybody wants to know.
I mean, if there's anything to report about, I will. Like, I'm thinking about going to fucking Universal during it, to be honest with you. Like, Universal sent out an email today. They're planning on staying open. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't think it's going to be a big deal. I said that to Jeremy as well. Jeremy's really scared of tornadoes. I'm not.
I just think people want to see
my
you
time to
outside,
go. It's my
Ryan,
time to
drinking
go.
beer.
And fucking just take me.
yeah. What did you say today about it, or was it yesterday?
I was like, I would rather just die in a fucking tornado instantly than have my power go out for 12 hours. like, because that would just be so infuriating. Like, I would rather just die. So.
Yeah, when Brittany Venti first moved to Texas, she texted me when there was a tornado warning, and she's like, "I'm hiding in the closet. Are you okay? Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm taking a nap. If I die, I die."
Oh, Ryan Logic and now Melanie Logic. So there we go, right there. Epic Mike, a black person. Hi. You've never sounded better,
He's
Mike.
muted.
You've never
I
sounded better.
agree. I agree,
Finally,
Mike.
his microphone is an
Fine.
appropriate level.
Yeah. This is,
We
yeah.
get-
I think I have it down like 20% right now because of how loud it gets. No, I'm glad to be here. I like that I'm the only black person on the panel. Apparently, we're gonna. Rip has made so much money he's not black anymore. Apparently, I don't know if that's how that works or not.
He's an honorary white.
Oh, white.
He's white now.
I'm glad to be here, man. Yeah, glad to be chilling, hanging out with you guys. Yeah.
Absolutely. I want to go ahead and introduce Drew Hernandez because Drew, I think you need to answer for something right here, right now. Are you ready? Here we go, Drew. Here we go.
So we got Chrissy, we got
Why,
Man.
why is Drew Hernandez complaining about?
Wow.
Drew,
Wow.
To Drew.
Wow.
Oh my God. Gary told me earlier on the phone about that. Somebody clipped it out and tagged it. How the hell are you, Drew Hernandez? Welcome
good.
to the Nice Main Event.
I'm good, man. Good to see you guys again. We're not going to be, I'm not playing video games with you tonight because you can't handle going over 5 hours. So I got
the daily stream tomorrow.
It's all right. You know
what?
Whoa.
Wow.
Drew, we're playing now. You
Drew,
can't challenge me. You can't.
We're
challenge
playing.
me.
We're playing.
Now it's happening.
I'm down for whatever, dude. But
Anyways,
Wow.
I got
Good to see
Salty
you guys.
Cracker. Salty's gonna play some Fortnite with us.
oh, that's going to be popping.
Yes, that's gonna be good. So I don't know when we're gonna get that one together. But anyway, yeah, Drew, I know you got a new show coming up. We're gonna talk about a little bit later. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting into that. But yeah, good to see you, bro. Always appreciate you rocking the G&G merch. And yeah, man, good to have you. And now we're gonna have to play some games all fucking night long.
Let's do it.
There we go. There we go. Melanie Mack returning. We can't get rid of her, guys.
Yay! I am happy to be back. Thank you so much. Recovering from the coof, I feel like I'm operating at a good 91% now, so all is well. But yeah, other than that, just complaining about the new Lara Croft design on Call of Duty and back to normal.
That's what she does. So always good to have you back, Melanie. I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better too.
Thank
So
you.
good to have you. Speaking of long corn or corn the long way, we got Fear the Beardo. What's up, buddy?
Nothing much. Yeah, I mean, apart from Jay's book and the Rippaverse and everything, Jay is also redropping his hat. This hat that me and Jay are wearing right now, you can get it on Nine Line Apparel, right?
Yeah.
Nine Line, let's go.
It's
So
not
you
going to
can.
be limited. It's going to stay there for.
It's gonna
as
stay
long.
there
Nice.
forever.
All the controversy and stuff that happened
I
today
have
with
that
little,
hat too.
With the kid.
that little kid. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead and shout out Nine Line Apparel, and then I mean, can we give another shout out to Drew Hernandez's beard? Look at his beard; it's looking good. Look at that.
Trying, man.
Were you
Trying.
inspired by Fear the Beardo? Were you inspired by Beardo?
Yeah. The next level is the sniffing salts.
All right.
If I had one,
Go ahead, Beardo. Give us one.
All right.
Come on.
Drew, I will send you some.
Let's do
some.
it.
So let me know. I will send you some smelling salts so we can do it together next time we play
That's
Fortnite.
the next content, dude.
We'll do more later.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we just make videos just like that, like the NPC thing. It's
Yeah.
like ASMR.
Oh yeah.
You'll get a bunch of obsessed people that are like
It'll take
obsessed
off.
with feet. Like, you know those people that are obsessed with feet and all this weird crap, all these fetishes. The next one is the bearded
this-
guy sniffing salts.
Hey, I believe it.
I didn't think that was that bad. I grabbed that can and just shoved it up to my nose, and I think I burnt the back of my eye.
No, Jay grabbed it. Jay went to my room
and yelling all over the floor. It was awful.
Jay grabbed it. He went to my room. He grabbed it and he opened it up, and then he put it right here. And like I didn't have enough time. I wanted to be like Jay, like no, but like all that would come out was, and he
thought it was like cheer me on. Like
no,
go for it.
he burnt the shit out of his nose when he did that.
That was never again.
Oh
I'll just sniff
man.
flowers.
Rolo, the Puerto Rican pistolero. What's up, Rolo? I don't even have the clip. There it is. Hang on. There it is.
We are also praying for the people of Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico.
There we
There
go.
we go.
What's up, Rolo? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here. Glad that the storm is hopefully not going to be bad over here. So,
Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad.
Mhm.
But like I said, that's not to say it won't be bad because yeah, like Tallahassee and that
Mhm.
area, they're gonna get it pretty bad. And then it just comes down to tornadoes and storm surge. So, hope everybody
It would be one of those that like goes across Florida and hits like Georgia, a little bit of South Carolina, then fucking goes back
Loops
and
around.
yes,
around
it's
and
going to come
fucking
back and hit South Florida again.
Yeah,
it looked like that could happen.
I
It's
forgot
one of the
which one
projected
did that.
potential
Yeah.
paths, yeah.
Which one
Yeah.
did that a few years ago? I forgot what it was
There
called.
was one
it
that did
Floyd?
that. I can't
forgot
remember.
if it
At
was
that point,
Floyd
you
or
just
one
gotta
of those, yeah.
realize that you were just meant to have a really shitty week. Like you were just fucking destined for it when that
yeah,
happened.
yeah, I heard that.
What's the name? How do you say the name of this?
Idalia.
yeah.
I'd have to
I
ask
was
my
saying
Blue
it,
Beetle
yeah.
criticizers. I don't know.
We got Steph backstage and she's handling locals, and we got Krista Nova here. Hello, Krista.
Hello, we're also live on Kick, Rumble, and yes, locals.
There we go.
Yep.
And we may have Gary joining us a little bit later to talk about all this stuff. But yeah, we got Ahsoka ratings to talk about. We already talked about that, obviously, on Daily. I saw Gran Turismo. I think I'm the only person on the panel that has seen it. And I will just say, highly recommended. Highly recommended.
Yay!
Arguably one of the best video. Well, this isn't saying a lot, but one of the best video game movies ever made. Right up there with obviously Mario, Sonic. What are some other ones really that you could say? I liked Warcraft. I know a lot of people
Detective
did.
You liked
Pikachu.
it?
I liked. But I'm not a Warcraft player, but I
The
did. I
first
liked
Tomb
it.
Raider movie is good for a video game movie.
Yeah,
it's
I
not
agree.
amazing, but it's good.
Yeah, I would say I'd have to think about it because I literally just saw it, but it may be. I mean, it's really good. It's really good. I saw Yellow Flash said it was. He said it was on par with Ford versus Ferrari. I don't know if it's that good, but it's definitely really good because Ford versus Ferrari is fantastic. From a racing standpoint, I had some minor issues as a racing fan, but as a video game fan, I loved it, and it really did. It was really good. It was really good. I enjoyed it, and I highly recommend it. Street Fighter is a good movie.
Mortal
Listen.
Kombat 90s. Someone in chat.
Yes, the Mortal Kombat. I like both the Mortal Kombat movies. And
Yeah, I like
listen,
the new one too. I really did.
I'm one of these retards that actually likes the Street Fighter. Okay, let me think about this for a minute. It's Street Fighter the movie video game. So it's the video game based on the movie that's based on the video game. You remember that one, Melanie?
No,
It's got Jean-Claude Van Damme in the video
don't
game. It's
think I ever
terrible.
watched it.
Yeah, but speaking of gamers, if we're gonna talk gaming, if we're gonna talk gaming, we got to bring the big guns to the party, and that would be Gary from Nerdrotic.
Let's go.
Let's go.
There he is.
Let's go. You know, I popped
All
in right when Jeremy said, I'm retarded. I'm one of those.
How the hell are you, man?
Great. As a gamer, I approve of a game I have never played, but the movie was great. Gran Turismo was awesome.
It really was
excellent.
good. Did you see Ford versus Ferrari?
I did.
So which one, just from a car movie standpoint?
Ford versus Ferrari is better.
Yeah, 100%.
Not as happy of an ending as Gran Turismo.
Yeah. It's good though. Gran Turismo was really good, and they had PlayStation sound effects in it. Like they paid a lot of.
Nice.
It's really good. It's and I like how you had people in the movie that were kind of like down playing video games, but then over the time they kind of understood the importance of it. But first they're like, oh, you're just these fucking gamers coming in here. I'm not. And the dad was down on, oh, you're spending your life playing video games. You know, it's really good. So I highly recommend it. I hope people go out there and watch it, especially since Ryan's mad at me for putting Gran Turismo crushing at box office.
No, that's
Gran Turismo with a massive $1.1 million Monday.
Well, I put the Gran Turismo review, and I'm like, I think I'm the only person that's seen it on the panel.
That one scene where they're running from the cops, and it does all the video game stuff.
Yes,
that was really
good.
Where the car comes apart and he's playing the video game, and then it goes back together.
Yes,
here's a real question. What about soundtrack?
I don't
really good.
Actually, yes, especially with him. And I'm curious if that was real, like his personal choice of music. And I'm assuming it was, because it seemed like the real guy was involved. That was funny. So actually had a really good soundtrack too.
Yeah, the Stooges, some good stuff.
I heard there was a scene that was really relatable when he just started screaming the N-word and the F slur like, over the radio, and people were like, bro, it's not a video game. You can't do that.
But yeah, I hope people go out and see it. I do think word of mouth is going to be strong for this, because just like Twisted Metal, I saw the trailer and I'm like, this looks stupid. I saw the trailer for Gran Turismo. I'm like, they're making a Gran Turismo movie. What? And both of them are really good. I'd say Gran Turismo is far better than Twisted Metal, but Twisted Metal's kind of got like this dumb, fun element to it. Doesn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah.
And people are like, yes, it is a true story. Like there's a moment in the film that happens. There's a wreck that happens in the film. Who did we just lose?
Mike.
So. His devices are not connected. There's a wreck that happens in the film, and yes, it happened exactly like that in real life. You can look it up, but it happened exactly like that. But yeah, good movie. I hope everybody goes and checks it out. We'll have a bigger discussion on that once everybody has seen it. But Gary's here to talk about some controversy. So Gary, do you want to go ahead and give us I'm in the movie and Gary's like, I might need to come on to talk about this taco controversy. I'm like, what did Ryan say now? That's my first thought. Well,
hello, Drew.
Gary, did you see I played the clip of y'all on Real BBC?
Wait, real quick. It's starting to make sense, because I've been going a million miles an hour today doing all these shows, and I woke up and my wife was watching you guys. And I'm checking all my Twitter mentions, and I see they're like, Drew, how could you? Drew, what's wrong with you? Drew, why would you? And it's all these links to Gary. I'm like, what? I didn't even go on G&G yet. What's going on? And then I come in here, it's like, oh, well, okay, well, there you go.
Hey, credit to you on the massive weight loss since you recorded that video. I want to props to you on that one.
Props.
It's wild to me the things that we end up getting fucking criticized for on FNT, man. It's always the weirdest shit. Like, not the actual bad shit we've said. It's always these strange things that really no one should have a problem with, but just go absolutely nuclear. And even in the video, in the video that is out there, I feel like I'm actually doing the best job, in defense of the movie and giving it some, credit where I thought where credit was due. But no, that's not enough. We were too mean to it.
Do you want to play the clip? Do you have a clip you want to play, or is there a video you want to play so everybody can get the context of what's going on?
Oh, I'm terrible at this. I didn't bring, so I can describe it.
Well, either one of you go ahead and lay the foundation for everybody. Let us know what's going on.
I blame the Asian.
Yes. No. by the way, we're talking about a movie that's losing $150 million easily. We're talking about a massive flop that I can't remember half the movie already. But 2 weeks ago, we did a live stream talking about Blue Beetle on Friday Night Tights with Disparu and Mahler, and then we, I do clips on Nerdrotic Daily. Well, Perry does. Perry runs the channel. And Perry's free to do whatever the hell he wants, but I sign off on it. And he put up, let's talk about Blue Beetle. Which is nothing. It's a little freaking cute little cartoon that's let's talk about it. That's on your mugs and stuff. That shit's been around forever. Forever.
Yeah, to be clear, it's this fucking thumbnail right here.
A chalupa.
Yeah. So, and it's let's taco about Blue Beetle. This is where this is all coming from.
That's amazing.
Tacos in the chat.
Yep, there we go.
Tacos in the chat.
And it as these things go, I guess it got clipped, and I haven't thought about this live stream in a couple, and all of a sudden I hear that it's blowing up on TikTok and Reddit and Instagram, 3 places I don't go at all. And I just kind of ignore it because I don't see it. And then it hit a fever pitch in the last couple of days. It's gotten kind of nuts. And it's just, listen, it's a lot of kids testing their boundaries and weirdness and just the internet. So yeah, we're getting some salty emails and stuff. Whatever. Who cares? It's part of the gig. Me and Melissa have been reading them and laughing our asses off at this whole thing. But yeah, it's just I'm here to talk about anything. I'll talk about anything with anyone, but I have all these people saying I'm not your friend anymore. So,
good one.
Ryan, how do you feel about being caught up in yet another controversy with considering you are the chief diversity representation officer for Friday Night Tights. So you need to release a statement that kind of puts this to bed.
I probably should. So what I'm getting the most criticism for is a little line. I don't even remember what it was in response to, but I was just like, Mexicans are sneaky, bro. I said something about that. And, I realize that I really do need to fucking apologize for that. In all seriousness, I need to apologize for saying Mexicans are sneaky. Not because it wasn't funny. It was obviously very funny. Not because people are offended, because quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. But I need to apologize because I was clearly wrong. Based on the amount of fucking Mexicans that are in my DMs and my comments section, very openly threatening to kill me or threatening me with violence right out in public, you're obviously not fucking sneaky. You're fucking retarded. So that's really what I should have said. And I just got to be clear. If half of you dumb cocksuckers that are threatening to kill me over a joke that I made in a Blue Beetle review actually went to see it, maybe this thing wouldn't be a fucking disastrous flop. It's absolute bullshit. The fact that you pussies are oh, I'm going to roll up on you. I know you're in Orlando. I'm going to come see you. I hope you don't bring a little fucking knife to a gunfight. Bring it on. Holy fuck.
Ryan, one guy threatened, hey, if you ever come to downtown LA, it's bro, that ain't happening. Don't worry.
Don't even worry. I think y'all got the Latinx army after you, because Latinos are usually pretty based with humor. Those are than the Latinx peeps.
Yeah, Melissa said it's a generational thing. I grew up in SoCal. Believe me, the jokes were worse from them.
The jokes were worse in the fucking movie. The entire movie is making fun of Mexicans.
The whole point.
That's what the jokes in the movie are, by a fucking Puerto Rican.
I hate to
explain. The director of this movie is a Puerto Rican woke fuck, and he made the entire movie jokes about Mexican people.
Yeah,
and you're fine with that because they're brown, I guess. But the reality is, you should be ashamed that this movie is representative of your culture, and it's going to be a massive flop. It didn't resonate with people. It didn't connect with people. That's one of the criticisms people had about it, and now it's playing out in front of our eyes. This is a movie that's going to lose somewhere between $100 and $150 million for Warner Brothers and for DC. That's the status quo with DC now, but let's not get it twisted. You can try to cope all you want. You fucking channels out there too that are trying to fucking shill for this movie. You can cope all you want. but this thing is a fucking failure. There's no other way around it.
Absolutely.
Boom.
And not to explain our humor, but the whole thing was as a parody of the movie itself. There's not a grand wizard couldn't have come up with a better script for Blue Beetle than the writer for Blue Beetle. It hits every stereotype, and it hits every freaking woke thought of a very small percentage of the what this movie was made for, that Ryan has said, the Mexican Americans who live in Los Angeles and San Diego, basically, that are somehow transplanted to DC, Miami for some reason. But that's who this movie was made for from that particular perspective. And it's not going to play well to a lot of people. I probably understand the movie more than the rest of the world just based on where I grew up. All right. And so it was a parody of the parody world we're living in. So thank you. There, like I said it earlier, there's a lot of woke white women marketing department heads in Hollywood who thank you for your service.
That's so good. Well, I released an image that I think will definitely calm everybody down. This image should calm everybody down. Taco Tuesday with President Trump. So that will definitely help right there. So if you are offended by anything that was said, let me just direct you to this tweet right here that will make everybody feel much better about the situation. Here, I'm just here to bring everybody together with that tweet. So there you go, Taco Tuesday, and enjoy that. What a God, man! Like, it's so wild, man. It really is. Like the fact that, and again, it kind of shows the mentality of freaks like these weirdos, where your anger is directed at some YouTubers sitting in their house, making a parody of a movie that was making a parody of you, making fun of you, and you're not worried about the movie that made fun of you. You're worried about the YouTubers that were making fun of the movie making fun of you, because you're too idiotic to understand what's going on in the world today.
Using your identity as a shield from criticism. They don't care what the demographic is. They're just going to pander to said demographic because they've got the movie. You take away all of that, all of the woke crap in it, and it's still a shitty movie. It's a bad movie.
Yeah.
It's an averagely bad movie, and they knew it. So they had to play their final card. They know what they're doing. Fan baiting came from Hollywood. We didn't make this. It didn't just come out of the ether. It was something that was planned and made, and is actively used. So when people actually wake up to this, again, not worried about fucking Instagram or TikTok at all. It's been hilarious, and that's why I usually don't even address stuff like this, but it's been pretty funny on this one, especially considering what we actually said, and then how many of them didn't actually watch the movie, as Ryan said. Like, half these people did not watch that fucking movie.
Yeah, like all this, we talk about this shit all the time. If all these people that engage with this stuff were actually out there supporting this in real life, you probably wouldn't see these failures. And, if you want to make a superhero movie that is just completely like every single reference and cultural tie and humor and anything that gives it personality is only going to apply to a very small set of the population that you're marketing it to, okay, that's fine. You probably shouldn't spend $120 million on something like that, right? If you want to do something, 20, 30 million, okay, might get a nice return on that. But if this is what you do and you appeal to a small section of the population, it might not go very well for you in the box office. And that's what we're seeing with Blue Beetle.
Yep.
And where it hurts in the long run is they pander to that whatever, we're just insert demographic here, and then Hollywood abandons demographic completely once they say, but they will point to this Blue Beetle failure as the failure of that demographic. So you played into it. Hollywood has been dividing us for a long time. Social media has been dividing us for a long time, and this all comes from the top, folks.
Anytime you have demographic breakdowns of your target, you're already fucking up. Like Ripa, you just made several $1 million off 2 campaigns. Did you have any demographic meetings with your crew about let's target this demographic or that?
Let's hire more Brazilians.
Yeah, maybe they're slowly taking over my company, but nah, it's not anything. Not even think it like crosses my fucking mind now that I think about it. Like, I'm not even not demographics in the sense of like racial bullshit, like maybe in the sense of like what type of person is, like not by race, but what
Who's
type
got
of person.
money?
Yeah, who's got the money? That's essentially
Yeah.
like who you're trying to gear your material towards. Like
That's just smart business.
Yeah, that's just any business. But
Yeah.
a lot of folks, definitely people that are in the entertainment, they don't separate the two. They look at it like whoever I'm targeting, if they are great in numbers, then that means they're going to purchase my stuff. This is like a harsh reality for a lot of people that enter entertainment, that not everybody's a buying or paying customer. Most of them aren't, right? So, if you want to put so much stock in people that do not even have the capital, or they just don't really spend money on that type of product, go for it. And that's what we see with modern entertainment. We've all talked about that, them going after really a demographic that either doesn't exist or they're just not really purchasers. They'll be on Twitter screaming and screeching and shit, but when it comes down to it, they won't actually buy product.
Yep, 100%.
Hey, could you share this real quick?
Yeah, 100%.
Lady Greymaster found this. Did you just tell you like how these things? Okay, I didn't put that in there. This is the search for Vanity Fair. This is the default search. That's
no.
Try racial justice.
Wow.
I know whenever I need racial justice, I go to Vanity Fair for it.
Yep.
Wow. So that's just the default.
That's just there. That's before I.
But that's like a suggestion for you.
That's
Yeah.
a suggestion. Yeah.
Wow.
Probably based on your search history.
Well,
nothing to see here.
You know what would never show up on my search history? Trump 2024.
Never.
It would not. They would not have Trump 2024 in my for that based on search history. So it's still all specific. Like they still have certain things that they would allow or not allow based on search history. And that's just nonsense. I mean, everybody's talking about it. That whole thing with the kid at the school, and the "Don't Tread on Me," and we'll talk about that a little bit later. And I want to get Drew's take on that.
Well, are you going to ban me? Are you going to ban me from this stream, Jeremy? Because
I
always have it right there.
I know. It's this absolute nonsense going on, and it's just a bigger issue across the board. While we still got Gary here, I gotta know, Gary.
Yeah.
How does it feel to have a video that's going to get more views on Ahsoka than Ahsoka itself?
Ooh. Feels pretty good, Jeremy. But that's not exactly true, because according to Disney, 14 million people watched the episode, and according to Geeks and Gamers, there are 28 million people watching this live stream right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what it really reminds me of, Gary? It's when the first ratings came out for Rings of Power, right? When the third-party ratings came out for Rings of Power, and we saw it was not impressive. It didn't hold a candle to the combined viewership of House of the Dragon. And then what did we see? Amazon comes out and they say, we just want to say what a success this is, with 25 million views over the first 24 hours. And people are like, okay, well, one, what does that mean? And two, why is this the first time you've ever mentioned how many views you got for anything ever? It was all damage control.
Yep.
And what really should tell everybody how bad Ahsoka is doing is the fact that this is what it took for them to reveal any viewership data for Disney Plus. They have been hanging on to this. They have been desperate to not show anybody, but because they need Ahsoka to be a big victory, they put everything into this. They needed to go out to counter the narrative that is the truth, that the viewership for Ahsoka is down 50% from Obi-Wan Kenobi and down 30% from the failure that was Mandalorian season 3. So they had to put a number out there that you can't compare to anything that's going to have the retards who are their core audience at this point in time, like trying to then say, well, look, I got 14 million views. Like, that's the entire point.
That's exactly how they sound like. They sound exactly.
That is a pretty good impression. And they they're not going to show the numbers. I commented under Star Wars. I said, I sure hope the actors and the writers are going to get the residuals off this amazing success. This like Game of Thrones level people watching the first episode. I mean, in the first 4 seasons of Game of Thrones, they weren't even getting that, like when it was on freaking live TV. So somehow that many people watched Ahsoka, but then all over, I mean, it's anecdotal, but all over my comment sections and others, because I've been looking. Most people are saying, I didn't watch it. There's no way I watched it.
Well, we even looked at the ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's like it's already at 77% from the audience, which was much lower than I anticipated after these first 2 episodes. And the discussion just has not been there online. You know, and it just hasn't. I've been trying to pay attention to see, because I mean, even as somebody that didn't watch, you know, like Bad Batch, didn't watch Mandalorian season 3, didn't watch I watched the first 3 episodes of Andor, I think, and then this is much in line. Like, I feel like the beginning of Mandalorian season 3, I feel like people were watching that at the start, and then they jumped ship immediately, and that's again someone that didn't watch it but could kind of feel the discussion going on. The Ahsoka discussion has not been there. It just
the only
hasn't.
discussion has been Sabine surviving a lightsaber gut shot. That's that's not a good discussion.
Yeah, it's true.
These are the numbers we're dealing with here. This is the reality. People can shit on Samba TV if they want. The reality is Samba TV has a bigger sample size, like 100 times bigger, 1,000 times bigger sample size than Nielsen does.
Yes. That is
right.
true.
Now it's all based on, I think it's like 3 million different smart TVs within the United States. They take that, they account for, you know, where those are located, and they give you an estimate of what you're looking at in terms of a entire country's like demographic and like what that would be for that population. 1.2 million households. You could compare these numbers against something. You can compare it against other Samba TV numbers. The Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Let's see if we can find this one. The Obi-Wan Kenobi series over the same time frame had 2.4 million households. So it's down 50% from that. And even 29%, so 30% down from Mando season 3, which was a huge drop in audience for that. This is the reality. And then a day later, Star Wars drops this. Thank you to the best fans in the galaxy. Ahsoka draws 14 million views, not viewers. 14 million views.
It's like a YouTuber dropping that one. It's like a YouTuber.
and also, I think this is a global number. Just to be clear, this is not domestic. I think this is a global number from them. This was the most watched Disney Plus title the past week. I would fucking hope so. The debut episode garnered 14 million views, making the series #1 globally on the streaming platform. So I do think those are global views. And then Kathleen Kennedy comes out. I can't believe Kathleen Kennedy's making a statement. I heard she was locked out of Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
She must have had to break into Lucasfilm and get somebody to hack her fucking email account to send out this message. Oh, that's so wild. So fucking crazy. Right? Kathleen Kennedy puts out this dumb bullshit statement. But there is no fucking way. Like, 14 million views, okay. In isolation, it doesn't mean anything, because the reality is, if this got 14, then Obi-Wan got 30. If this got 14, then Mando season 3 on a down season had 20.
Yep.
And they're not releasing any of those numbers because they want it to be a meaningless number.
Yep. You know, maybe they saw Twitter and how they do views, and they were like,
yeah,
hey, this is how we have to do views, because there ain't no fucking way that, and the whole point is people, like Ryan said, it's just a sample size with Samba TV. So you're just comparing it to other sample sizes in the same universe, and that's how you find out the success of the show.
Comparability.
It's very simple.
It's just like Nielsen ratings. Like,
yes,
that it's but I would say that Samba TV is more useful because Nielsen ratings just measures minutes watched, and it just measures it for the entire series. So you don't get minutes watched for like a particular episode. You get the combined episode, like the episodes.
And that's the BS, because by the way, these streamers know exactly what you ate and what you watched it on, when you paused it to go to the bathroom. They know absolutely everything. They don't share the information because it's extremely low. But that's why the strike's going to go on. They can say it's arguing over AI all day long, but it's about transparency and residuals, which they're never going to share, by the way. The producers are just not going to move on that. It's gotten so bad now. The actors are like, hey, we're ready to talk now, and the producers are ghosting them.
And what they want to use, what they're pushing to use, is this bullshit. Gary knows all about Parrot Analytics.
Ugh.
Parrot Analytics is based on social media mentions, nothing else.
Ooh.
Like, that's it. Not how many people are watching, simply how many people are talking about something, whether positively or negatively, whether they've watched it or not. They want to shift kind of residuals to going based off Parrot Analytics. Look at for Ahsoka. Ahsoka right now, right after the premiere is the highest of any of these paired analytics wise, but not an actual people watching. Because again, as I said multiple times, I think a lot of the fan base for something like Rebels or something like the Clone Wars, I think it skews younger. I think you've got a lot of fucking degenerates with pronouns in their bios and fanfics of like Ahsoka and Anakin fucking. Like, I think those are the types of people that are really pushing a lot of the engagement on social media. But this doesn't mean anything in terms of how many people are watching it.
Falsify this engagement. Like, I wouldn't put it beyond. Oh, Disney would never get a bot farm to maybe either, or any person who has a financial interest would go get a bot farm to go push their show, or I don't know, vote for it on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, accuse your enemy of what you do, and that's what we've been like. Yeah, because like in my spare time, which I have so much of, I go and hire a bot farm to downvote a movie I could give a shit about. Like that was their narrative during Captain Marvel. Jeremy, you remember?
I know they changed it. They changed the entire Rotten Tomatoes structure because of Captain Marvel to protect it. Because fans' voices are the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, if they go to Parrot, what a disaster. I mean, we just have to go back to that's why I did like RIP Doctor Who, and I didn't come up with it, but I used fake Trek, talking about Trek. I wouldn't use the hashtag at all. Call it Star Hers, whatever you want to call it. Don't call it Star Wars.
I don't know what this means.
What?
Isn't Jay here? Couldn't you just say
yes, find a way to contribute?
He's dropping big corns.
Man. I was talking to the chat.
Oh, Jay's got that big corn energy.
A long way.
He's got a big mouth.
I made the. Never mind.
Thanks, Jay. Appreciate it.
Why you had to highlight it? Gary was talking. Like, let the man cook. Let him cook, man. Come on.
No.
Come on.
Oh my goodness.
We wanted to hear about your corn, Jay.
Yeah.
Was that
that was too big.
You know what corn is in? Taco shells.
True.
If it's
Corn
corn
chip
tortillas,
nachos.
if it's corn tortillas, which are the best kind?
Chalupa shells.
What is it? Doesn't LeBron have that whole Taco Tuesday thing where he tried to
Yeah,
like,
fuck him.
He tried to copyright it or trademark it. Yeah.
What?
But
Jeez.
like I saw this too, Gary, on a day after the Ahsoka stuff drops. Ahsoka, which should have been this highly anticipated thing. First time you were able to watch it, blah, blah, blah. 1.2 million households in 6 days. The Flash, something that was available for everyone to go see in the theaters for like 3 months. That was a complete failure that virtually no one was interested in. One of the biggest flops in history goes on Max. In the first 3 days, it has virtually the same amount of views, which means it actually got more than Ahsoka.
And you also mentioned that Ahsoka needed 6 days. 6 days.
Yeah.
200,000 views a day on TVs, which I just did a video going over the article and like how many more people, a lot of people are watching this show on their TVs now. They're watching YouTube on TV. So they're obviously watching Ahsoka on their TVs more. So we're getting it's all we're going to get. So it's something to go off. That's pathetic. That's freaking pathetic. Who watched Flash?
Unfortunately,
in theaters. I didn't watch it on Max.
Man, I fucking watched that dog shit, man. I hated it.
Her Rippa was excited.
Rippa has not stopped. Well, that's not what he was excited about. Rippa,
fan. Yeah,
listen, me and Rippa, y'all know he's not on Mario Kart. He's contractually obligated to be here on main event, but on Mario Kart he skipped out because I basically blocked him because he kept texting me about Little Mermaid, like all of his theories about Little Mermaid. I'm like, Rippa, you shut the fuck up.
Hey, Rippa. A bunch of people have been saying I secretly own Rippaverse.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
A bunch of people. One person said it.
You went in business with Glenn Beck.
Yeah. It's just crazy. Everybody owns them with me, apparently.
Yeah. So somebody with less money than Eric owns the company.
Man, I swear, man, the hate for Rippa is next level. I think it's fucking awesome. Just because he enjoys
I'm about to
it.
join in since he fucking decided to do a celebration stream like right during mine. For some reason, motherfucker makes $6 million in a 10-month period. Just has to fucking stream over my one stream of the week.
Cry me a river.
And I showed up to his and dropped the 50 and not yours.
Yeah, I'm about to show up on Rippleverse goalposts.
That's so good.
That's really good.
Oh,
but Gary, how long are you gonna hang with us, man?
I gotta go.
All right, man.
I gotta watch Ahsoka.
Yeah, man, that's imagine me leaving Friday Night Tights early or not showing up. I'd never do that to you, you asshole.
Right?
Yeah.
That's why you got fired.
Yeah, I know. And then I fucked up the super chat when I said I got fired because I was driving. Oh, but yeah, Gary.
I'd stay longer, but
no,
yeah,
man,
gotta get ready for the UK.
I need everybody to go subscribe to Gary. He's in a very close competition with Dan Vask.
Hey, my favorite gay Latino.
So you guys go check out Dan Vask. I'm sorry, Gary from Nerdrotic. Gary, when are we going to get you a Mario Kart? That's the question I get more than anything.
Oh, dude, okay. I'm actually planning on doing like a lot of gaming around the holidays, so we'll do it around the holidays. All right.
Yay.
Dude, Gary gaming is gonna be. We need it now. We need it now.
Sooner.
We need it now.
I'm going on a trip.
We're playing Fortnite with Drew Hernandez tonight, Gary. There's an invite.
I'm going to get salty cracker on Fortnite before I get you on Mario Kart. That's what's
Gary's got to go to downtown LA and fight some Mexicans.
Well, first I have to go to the UK and call every cop a lesbian. But when I get
there you go.
I'm going to do that. So, Drew, we'll get you. I love you, man. We'll get you on soon. Congrats on your new show. I'm a big fan of your boss. And no.
Love you. Thanks for the shout out today, dude. My mentions were filled with your face.
That was actually the first time I saw that video. I'm like, Drew, no, I'm just kidding. Go check out Drew Hernandez. Good dude. Melanie, it's great to see you.
Great to see you.
We can't get rid of her here on Main Event now. She just shows up all the time now. So, and people seem to like it. So now, if she wants to leave, I won't let her leave now. So she can't get away from.
No choice. All right.
Right. You guys, all you guys, love you guys. I actually watch the show every Tuesday. So,
yeah, you're always in the comments. You're always commenting. You're always coming on daily. Gary watches everybody. It's not just something he says.
That's why he barely makes any videos.
Yeah, he watches everybody. He really does.
I'm
busy.
Always
If you're out there making videos, Gary's probably watching you.
Lurking. I am the lurker. Okay.
Yeah, he is. It's no joke. It's no joke. But all right, brother. What is it? All right, get the hell out of here, man.
We love you, Gary.
Everybody.
Later, Gary.
Subscribe to Nerdrotic. There he goes, Gary from Nerdrotic. All right,
my apology was enough to save my spot on FNT.
We'll see. Well, while we're here at peak viewership, Drew Hernandez, I want you to tell all of us about your new show coming up, sir. And mods, get ready to drop those links as soon as we get this information. So talk to us, Drew.
Yeah, I sent you guys a video. We should probably just play that.
Somebody want to pull that up? I didn't even have that. It was on Twitter.
I put it in the Twitter.
Pull it up.
Ryan's got it. I was thinking about Disney inflating numbers, and yet that's all Beardo does on streams he's on is inflating our numbers. We got 72,000 people.
Hey, we have 3.1 million viewers over on YouTube, and we have 36,000 over on Kick. So I mean,
there you go.
40 million on Rumble. We just shut down Rumble like we're
taped.
Shut it down.
Let's do it.
Is this what you wanted right here?
Yeah, this is it.
Oh yeah, the one I retweeted. Okay, I got you.
Perfect.
All right, so do you want to talk about it first, or do you want to play it first and then you talk? Okay, here we go.
Folks, it's June, which of course is Pride Month. Have you seen a Pride parade? That is super happy fun, America. It's XBB one point.
Black skin is the most threatening weapon of all.
Retarded. No American citizen needs an M16.
Made a man. All these retards, you know what I mean? All these retarded morons that think they're fighting for social justice. I love my whites, dude. This stuff pisses me off, and I'm not even white. You know what? I'm white. Black people don't even like Juneteenth. What happened to the Wiggers? Everything has to be black. Black. They get some kind of representation, but they want to cancel it. Everything's cultural appropriation. Like, what do these people want? I don't think they want anything. I think they're just retarded.
Hell yeah.
Thank you guys. I'm launching a new show called Unauthorized, and it's going to be on censored.tv exclusively. And the cool thing about that is, you know, I've been inside around conservative, you know, media, you know, abiding by the TOS, and even on so-called like right-wing alternative media. And make a long story short, I was hosting a very successful show called Frontlines, and they shut it down about 3 days before Pride Month because I would not shut up about homosexuals. So you're never going to stop that. So I've been sitting on this idea. I know I'm just going to be honest about it. Like, I've always been a huge fan of late night. I mean, I'm a huge Conan fan. I used to really love Jimmy Kimmel, but he's all cucked out and total
He's
beta.
pathetic.
You
He
know,
is
it's
pathetic
and
now.
even with the writer strikes and everything kind of like going in one direction right now, where late night is kind of taking a back seat. I've had this idea for a long time. I almost pitched it to some of my friends in the space because I felt like maybe they could do something better. But what I started to notice in the past few years is fans, when I interact with them, whatever I'm at, like a get together with you guys or some event, you know, wherever I go, people are like, dude, your show is really good, but it's actually really funny. I'm like, where the hell did that come from? You know, I don't identify as a comedian or anything like that, but I just noticed that the content ended up being funny, and I kind of want to like really lean into that. And I'm honest about it. You know, I think right now everyone tries to come out and say, well, I'm right down the middle with my content, or I'm right down the middle with, you know, my news or whatever. And, you know, news should be not even right down the middle. It should just be what the truth is. But everyone has a bias, and I'm just honest. This is going to be a seriously far right-wing late night comedy show. It is what it is.
Hell
so
yeah.
people, like, this is what you're going to get. I'm totally unapologetic about it. I don't give a damn what people have to say. And I know people are not going to like the paywall, but the thing that I really love about this, and this is why I wanted to collab with Gavin McInnes, is because I really need to say what I want to say. Can't say it on YouTube. There's even aspects on Rumble where I can't even talk how I really want to talk. And so I'm excited for it. And I've been working really hard. I've had this idea for like 2 years, really started to make it happen maybe the past year, especially after they canceled my show. And it was a successful show, but this is going to go a little further, a little more extreme. And not just me and what I'm saying, but even the guests. It's really going to piss a lot of people off. So I am super excited. Thank you guys for supporting me and allowing me to promote it with your audience. I know your audience will be ready for something like this. So it will launch this Friday, September 1st at 9 p.m. Eastern. The first episode will be free, and it'll be me and Gavin McInnes. I was in Las Vegas last weekend doing some serious MOS. Just like a night with the degenerates is what I was calling it, because it's ridiculous. You know, so I feel free, you guys. I really feel so free, and I have like sometimes I don't know. You guys may relate to this, but sometimes I'm up with insomnia, like from like midnight to like 5 a.m. And my wife is like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I have so many ideas, but I can't go do it because it'll violate TOS and all this nonsense. And then the executives are getting mad. I've had so many conversations, guys, where, Drew, you need to tone it down because the executives are getting mad. We have to play the long game. We got to play to win the game. So you just got to tone it down. I'm like, so I'm excited to be with Gavin and Censored.tv, really putting this stuff out. I think people are going to like it. It's more of me just being me. And for whatever reason, I guess it just comes off funny. I don't know how, or I don't know why, but so.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm really
excited. Hey, what you were saying sounds like with Melanie. As soon as I saw her dropping F slurs on Twitter, I'm like, I got to get her on main event. But go ahead, Beard. Go ahead.
I was going to ask Drew if Gavin knows that you play video games.
I don't know if he does, but I know you guys have had your run-ins with Gavin. But I think
our run-in was
our
run-in was he came on FNT, fucking tried to shit all over everyone and showed his tiny cock on stream.
I remember.
I don't know how many run-ins we've had, but
I was just curious. A little small question. I mean, little, yes, a little small question. If he knows you play video games, that was it.
I don't know. Well, he'll probably
tonight.
find out, which I don't really care. See, but that's kind of where I'm at right now in this point in my career where I just don't give a damn. I never have.
Hell
and whoever wants it is going to get it, left or right. I just don't care anymore, you know, because I've been around these people, you know, and so many people think like, oh, these right wingers, they're fighting for the country, but they self-censor so much. And I get it, you know, it's for a paycheck, but I'm over it. I'm really over it. So I don't know. And I think when you get into a place like this in your career where just like everything's taken off, you're just ready to go. So yeah, I
was talking to the other day, man. You sounded motivated as hell. You sounded, a lot more like creatively free, and I could tell it in your voice. So I'm excited as hell for you, man. So whatever you need from, so that's good stuff. We got your back, bro. We definitely do. And we're going to be playing some video games tonight, probably. And Drew's going to be there, and he's going to probably give me hell when I want to go to bed at 3 a.m. And he's probably going to call me a pussy, and just have to deal with it.
Let me tell you something, all right? Because my wife and I talked about this with her, and I said, look, I don't think they know how deep into gaming I really go, because when I was, I'm talking like Halo 2, the Advent.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Gears of War when it first rolled out. Like, dude, I have problems. Okay. I have problems. Let's just put it at, like, I don't know when to stop. Like I was that kid that would play, from like Friday night to like Wednesday or Thursday night, just not go to school, not sleeping, barely eating. So I apologize if that affects you, Jeremy.
No, not at all. It affects the show I have to do the very next morning. That's what it affects. That's the problem.
I wanted to address a very important issue that has nothing to do with gaming. It does have to do with a game, but sports.
By the way, hang on. Before then, I get yelled at Ryan all the fucking time for playing too many fucking video games. He's like,
true.
Fucking bitch, make some videos. Quit playing Fortnite all night.
You gotta let Ryan speak. I know
ahead,
he's gonna
Ryan.
pull up.
Because this is very important.
This is very important.
All right, there was a shooting at a Chicago. I mean, not a surprise. There was a shooting in Chicago, but when you heard some people got shot inside White Sox Stadium, it was kind of like, well, that's crazy. How did that happen? How did someone get a gun in there? Well, now we found this out. Woman snuck gun into White Sox game under her belly fat.
Oh my!
Ripa,
I think the only
demand a video.
explanation is ban fat people.
A woman of the food.
Woman of the food. Yeah, woman of the food.
I need Ripple's tweet right now.
I know, man. I need it.
Stop being fat. Oh my
crazy.
God.
Ripper did a whole video of a fat woman that couldn't chase down her baby carriage.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm like, you need to do it on this too.
Bro, that was so bad. That was such a bad video.
Oh my God, can you highlight egg rolls? Super chat.
That's
Where's
crazy.
it at? Yeah, that's.
They already banned guns in Chicago, so the next thing you got to do is ban the fat.
Love
so they
everyone
can't
on the
sneak guns in.
panel. I identify as a mostly white male.
Shout out Phil.
Holy crap.
Egg
man.
roll.
Egg roll.
Egg roll.
Mostly
So
white
she-
Asian.
So she hid the gun in her belly fat. Like,
That's fucking impressive, man.
very.
Ripper's like,
Crazy,
I
it was an
respect that.
AR-15.
I mean,
That's fucking crazy. I'm trying to conceptualize how the fuck that happened. They had
It wasn't like a SIG 365. Like
Yeah.
it was an AR-15 she brought in there.
Yeah,
You have to walk through metal detectors, though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's underneath her belly fat,
So
I
they're
mean,
waving that wand.
yeah, it's
It's
just
like-
She like,
Couldn't
that's
even
my
detect
belt.
it.
she's like, that's
like,
my
I had a
Apple
hip-
Watch.
I had a hip implant there. Like
Her belly button
I ate a
ring.
bag of dimes on the way here.
I hit a back of
Holy
They thought she
shit.
meant dime bag. They just let her in.
Yep.
God,
Let me
damn.
knock. Let me knock.
I
a
mean,
couple of
imagine
these
that
out.
though. You're like,
We got
you're
some
like
big ones. Yeah.
making
Yeah,
fun
no,
of
go
a
ahead,
fat
go ahead,
chick
Mike.
And she just reaches under her. She just pulls up her gut.
Yeah,
and pulls out a
dude. Like,
gun.
like it's a compartment. You know,
concealed
she
carry,
flips
bro.
it up.
It's concealed.
Yeah, baby.
She had
Holy
it under the-
crap.
She popped the hood. She was
She
like,
doesn't even need a holster. It's just like sticking in there, like
Yeah.
against the fat. Like it's got
Sweaty.
indentation.
It's sweaty, just sticking to her.
It's a little bit
Tomb
rusty.
Raider
but it's fine.
spoilers. The next Tomb Raider game.
Laura Croft gets
so
Laura.
bad.
This is the new iteration of Laura Croft to match with like the the 2020s. That's how it is. She's fat.
Built-in
Yeah.
gun holsters.
God, that's terrible.
wild, bro.
Zanaximus for 50. Says, love all the Trump merchandise you've got in the shop. But I got to ask, when are we getting the rest? Like Trump coloring book, Trump the lunchbox, the breakfast cereal, the flamethrower. I hear Jay loves that one. 199. Hey,
That's a Spaceballs reference.
so check this out. So I didn't even, I thought about this after the fact, but I was like, I shouldn't be putting the Trump like merchandise in the Geeks and Gamers store because I try to keep all that separate. Guess what? It's the best selling item we've ever put on the damn store. Shockingly enough, best selling item, and all proceeds going to the Trump 2024 campaign, by the way. So I'm not taking a dime of that money. But yeah, so if I do that, I got to create a Cobra Cast store because for the more specific political stuff. But yeah, I just threw it up there because we were trying to take full advantage of the momentum and everything like that. But I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I'm glad. Stephen Wasick for $100. Whoa! And also Brock dropped a 50 gifted membership.
50
as well.
50.
So
that's $250 fucking dollars.
Yes,
Holy
yes.
shit.
Brock drops 50 bombs all the time over on Covercast. It's crazy. All right, need to warn Drew about YouTuber Grandmaster Vinzinger. He's dead set to force you, Amala, Brett Cooper, Lauren Chin into anime so he can up his numbers against conservatives. He also wants you to stop politics and only talk about anime. So there you go.
Full name.
I love anime.
What you gotta say his full name.
So his full name is
Vinzinger, aka El Otaku, aka the Weed Pillar.
There you go, Drew. You have been warned. So
all right.
That's such a weird super chat.
Yeah, Steven's always looking out. Shout out to Steven. Steven's always looking out.
Shout out.
So we appreciate that, Steven. So Drew has been warned. So there you go. Hercules says, as a Hispanic, I love your guys' take on Blue Beetle. See? It's even got the profile picture to prove he's all about Taco Tuesday.
Hell yeah.
I'm okay with that. Mike Hill, Hail Ripper, received copy of Isom 2 in the mail today. I'm hyped.
Hell yeah.
Read it.
Hell yeah, man. Can't wait for you to read it, man.
So it's good
for
stuff,
50.
Man. For 50. Let's see. Cassius says, that's why I listed Ryan as underrated in response to the Rippaverse goalpost. The rants are pure facts and more gangster than his white ass ought to sound. Hail RK Outpost of 199 and the fellowship. There you go. Right.
For 50.
Yeah.
50.
Riggos for Trump. Let's go. Riggos for Trump.
Right. That's right. And I see Chris has got all these new emojis in the chat, namely the corn the long way. So you guys want to use that one for no particular reason whatsoever.
None.
To point that one
no
out.
reason.
But I'm still kind of scarred by this White Sox fat woman role. Like I still don't understand it. I still don't understand it. Like I need to do we know what she looks like? Like, do we have a picture of her?
Really fucking fat.
Probably like Lizzo.
I need to see this.
I think you have a video.
All I know is that fat people
always
seem to have a much easier time carrying weapons. They
Yes.
always have an easier time.
Jeremy, you have the video of her
I
because
do,
after
the
she
calf
left
strength.
the stadium, she got hit by a car.
Oh, then you're talking about this one.
Damn! That's her.
More backstage stuff.
That's her.
That video doesn't exactly not look like South Side suburbs of Chicago. I was literally just driving through there the other day going to Midway Airport. So
I have never been disappointed by the internet except for this video. I have called for more information. I don't know where the fucking video came from. I just downloaded it on Twitter one day. I don't know where it came from. I need to know what happened. What was the situation? Why were they filming her? They said she's going to fall again. What happened afterwards? I need.
I want to see. I want to see the first part where she fell the first time, then got up, and then got hit by the car.
I need more information on this one more time.
Damn! Why is there a car phone ringing in the background?
That's ringtone, but it still sounds too much like
It's like a car phone. It's like a car phone ringing in the background.
Those are the
What's
sound
going
effects of the
women
hood,
built
bro.
like
Come
that
on.
are not meant for speeds over 3 miles an hour.
No.
They're gonna have to chase you down. And
There you go. There's Steph in the chat laughing.
Yes, Steph.
That fucking video that Ripa did about that woman who basically was just so fat she gave up and her baby was about to die. That's
Yeah,
like,
do we have that clip?
Yeah,
Wild.
that was
She fell on the ground, right? She fell. She tripped and fell.
She was trying to get up.
Yeah.
She couldn't
Get
up.
up.
Some
Yeah.
random old
And a stranger
dude.
came and got the kid.
Got it before it fucking.
Yeah.
there's been stories about fucking women picking up cars and random shit to save their children.
Right.
Where
Yes.
she can't fucking power walk.
Yeah.
Save her fucking baby.
And it was crazy watching all these people try to justify what happened, like she wasn't just fatting out of fucking shape, bitch.
It was windy.
Yeah, it was windy. It was this happened and that happened. She did that. I'm like, no, she's just fucking fat.
Here we go.
That's it.
I got it.
That's what happened.
We got to do a play-by-play on this shit. All right, this is fucking pathetic. Okay, this is pathetic. All right, so I just want to reference Rippa's tweets. Stop being fat. Like he just tweets that out all the time. This is fucking terrible.
She fell.
Yeah, right on her fucking face. Fell again.
Bro, at this point in time, the baby is dead. You know that if you don't get up, that the baby is dead. You know this. Like, this is so bad. Like, because you like you said, there's like stories like we've all seen that the moments where we've had something that we've had to, you know, overcome, like our limitations or something. You know what I mean? There's always been the fact that this person can't get up as they're seeing their baby heading for incoming traffic is truly astonishing.
About to get fucking yeeted.
Oh my God, man.
Wow. He's like, I got you.
Pointed at her. I got it, bitch.
That guy's pulling up her pants.
Shit's crazy, man.
Get that child away.
Man. Yeah, she would have carried a grab.
Well, I'll have a card.
You're blaming her age. I'm like, did you see the guy that got the stroller?
I know.
I think she KO'd herself in that face plant. Man. Look at that.
Not only is she fat, she's just unathletic.
Yeah,
she's uncoordinated and just out of shape.
Damn.
She couldn't react. Her legs never got under.
She just face
Fell
planted,
over
man.
like
She
fucking
KO'd.
Humpty Dumpty, man.
It's the second one that gets me. Like that could happen, right? That's the thing. This could happen. This could happen if like you're not ready for it. You're kind of off balance. You start to fucking panic and you try to go right.
I felt like that before.
I get how that could happen, but it's this part that is really the sad
God,
part.
no one heard me.
Full again.
That's nothing.
Oh, man.
This person shouldn't be allowed to fucking take care of a child. This person shouldn't be allowed to fucking drive. This person shouldn't be allowed to fucking spill over into my fucking airplane. This person should have all their rights taken away in society.
Yes, and then
she's literally just exhausted from the first fall.
The government closed the gyms.
Telling you she KO'd herself.
Yeah,
that was
she knocked the wind out of herself.
Yep.
Literally.
No, like this is so bad. This is so bad. Like
I love how the dude just points at her.
Ryan's right. This lady should have every single right taken away from her.
Second-class citizens.
She should not be able to vote.
Yeah. Like we gotta get it. We gotta get that on the fucking books somewhere. All the fucking Republican prime, all this bullshit. Trump, Biden. Listen, we need some sort of law that if your BMI gets over 50, fucking second-class citizen. Maybe even move that down to 40.
Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Melanie, how do you feel about this?
I think if anything would encourage her to go on a diet, this should be it. I want to see what she looks like now. That
Yes.
I'll judge her a lot less if she's lost like at least 30 pounds.
She probably looks exactly the same with a big old fucking bump on her head.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, she probably got concussed into oblivion. She's in oh
A
man.
vegetable.
Yeah, she's just gone.
So
that was a
bad.
tough fall, man.
Like you gotta like that's your come to Jesus moment in terms of like if you're in that type of shape and you can't save your baby, that should tell you everything you need to know, man. And that would be the only thing I could look at this and respect if like if this person went out of their way to physically turn their life around over the next 6 months, and you're like, okay, you know what? As much as it was disgusting, what we witnessed, you clearly recognized the severity of the situation.
You know what she's doing? You know what she did to solve her problems? She got a better stroller. She got a stroller with good brakes. That's what she did. That's what she did.
Oh, so terrible. So terrible. Raider for 100. Look at it. He's bumping it up a little bit. He's like, I'm going to be the top super chat tonight. Right there.
Look at him
Shout
go.
out to Raider.
Dragon energy.
Not Raptor, Ryan. Not Raptor. It's
Got like a
Raider.
fucking dragon that kind of looks like a raptor as his profile picture. To be fair.
And you guys are all enjoying the new emojis. So again, shout out to Donnie Danko for those.
Are they?
So which one? Well, they really like the corn ones. That's for sure.
I haven't seen it that much.
That's one of the coolest emotes I've seen, actually.
Is you can make the corn
Yeah,
as long
actually
as
really
you
cool.
want.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I haven't seen it
You
yet.
can make the corn as long as you want. That's fantastic. How long can you make it, chat? Like, let's see the longest piece of corn. I want
Jay had
to
some
So
trouble
far,
making it
Jay's
longer
winning
than he did.
apparently.
Yeah, Jay made it pretty big. I think he hit the limit.
Yeah.
I see
What?
Ryan eating the long corn. Some of that.
I'll never get over this this picture of Ryan. This laughing
see
picture of Ryan that's still there.
Jay Pooh Bear feeding the long corn. to
I know.
Ryan.
What is that?
Oh man. Hey Beardo, we had some gaming. Wasn't there some gaming news you want to talk about?
Yeah. So it was either I have the article pulled up. It was either yesterday or today. Actually, no. It was, so August 7th, the top Rockstar, the video game developer, their #1 writer for the past 16 years. He wrote Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Redemption 2, Grand Theft Auto 4, and Grand Theft Auto 5. Left the studio, resigned. He wasn't fired. He posted to his LinkedIn account that he had been working there since 2007, and up until then it said 2007 to currently, and as of the 27th it said 2007 to 2023. So he's gone. He's gone. Now, does this have to do, a lot of people are speculating, does this have to do with the current trend in the leaks if Grand Theft Auto 6 is fully going woke? Or does this have to do with the recent Red Dead Redemption shitty port that they did to the PS4 and the PS5 that
They
essentially
got a massive backlash off that one.
everybody thought it was going to be a Red Dead remaster. That was the hype. Everybody was hyping it up for months, saying Red Dead is getting a remaster for next gen, when in reality, no, it's just a shitty port that the Xbox 360 already got about 5 or 6 years ago. And now it just got ported to PS4 and PS5, and now Rockstar's top writer has left the company. So that is huge news.
That is huge. And someone in the chat says sounds like Ripa's next hire.
Oh, that would be huge.
Damn, there you go.
Yeah, I mean,
Go ahead, Melanie.
I would think it's for the company going woke, because when you think about actual Rockstar games and like at their peak, they were controversial. They didn't care who they offended, and that's part of what made the writing so great. But when you take out all of that element and you start getting more into woke territory, even with what they did with like the GTA remaster stuff, taking out some of the trans jokes and all that, it's just downhill from there. And the leaks that we've seen with the next Grand Theft Auto game going more woke. I mean, how do you wokeify Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, I mean, they're going the Saints Row route.
Yeah, I've never been the
It's
biggest
going to be a
GTA
failure.
I've never been a big GTA player myself, but I've always like highly respected the franchise because it's a juggernaut. And I mean, if you start dialing that back, it's going to be like glaring. GTA's gone out of its way to be over the limit of like anything that would be accepted by the woke crowd. So starting to dial that back is a huge problem. And with Red Dead Redemption 2, I mean, why would you want to do anything to that? But
there's a lot riding on GTA 6. Like
there is.
This is a franchise that has not had an entry in
it's been
not
long
11
time.
years, is it?
Over 10 years.
Like
almost 11 years.
Yeah.
Right, you've sold I have bought GTA 5 on like 5 different platforms.
Yep.
PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC, and I think Xbox One, right? It's been out for a long ass time. It has made so much fucking money because of GTA Online.
Yep.
Not even necessarily because it's great, but because there was like a big community and they played a lot of it and they kept things interesting.
There's a lot of expansions and they added the casinos to everything on the online mode.
Yes. Yep. So like they have been skating by with GTA for a long time. If GTA 6 is not good for as long as it's been in production, for as long as people have waited, as long as they continue to support the franchise. If it's not good, there's going to be a big fucking backlash against them, especially if they depart from their roots and it doesn't feel like a GTA game.
Well, and GTA 6 is still a good 2 to 3 years away. I mean, as far as how long Rockstar takes for their games, we can expect it to be 3 years away. And if their lead writer walked away during the development of this game, that's not a good sign. And another thing that I'm thinking of why else he had a reason to leave is the fact that when he wrote Red Dead Redemption 1 with the new port, he's probably not getting any residuals from that because that is done and gone. Maybe he already got paid in full for that game. So when Rockstar decided to launch that game for full price for the port, he's probably not getting any money from that. And Rockstar decided, yeah, we're going to charge you $60 fucking for a game that's been out for 13 years. So that probably pissed him the fuck off. And then as well with all the woke shit, and he's leaving mid-development. This is not good for Rockstar.
And this right here, again, this puts it in perspective right here. Because this is a fact. GTA 5 is the best-selling single piece of media in history. It's crazy how much money GTA 5 has made.
And they've made more money on it in the last 5 years than they made in the first 5 years.
Yes.
Yep.
And so to Ryan's point, if they screw this up, it will be really, really bad. Yep. And so that is good. That is definitely interesting to pay attention to that as that continues to develop. So
I think the fact that I think what doesn't bode well with a lot of these companies is that if they're even afraid to, like a company like Rockstar shouldn't even be afraid to push back against saying that they're not woke at this point. They should be like, absolutely not. It's going to be like it'll be like something you've never seen before, but at the same time, what you've come to expect from us.
This is the company that made Bully.
Yeah, it should be as simple as that for them. And the fact that they can't do that, that in and of itself doesn't bode well to me.
No, we're getting a big booty Latina as the as one of the protagonists. So.
Well, and they'll probably give her a little booty too, so it'll just be awful.
Hey, she looked pretty stacked, man. She looked pretty stacked in the demo that got leaked.
Okay, maybe there's hope.
I want to know if this has ever happened to you.
What happened?
All right, this guy's trying to open up some water. All right, there's a little problem.
Oh, come on. Hey, all that working out, you came up with a water bottle? Oh, come on.
Man, those water bottles are a pain in the ass.
Use your shirt, bro. What are you doing?
Now, listen, he's trying to use his jeans. I will come to his defense a little bit because if he has put sunscreen on at all for this game, he's fucked, right? Because then your hands are slippery, the water bottle's fucking wet, and you're fucked. But Peter, does that ever happen to you?
Actually, funny you ask. Something like that happened yesterday, as a matter of fact. Have you seen this, Ryan?
No.
Have you seen this? So something happened yesterday. I'm going to share my screen. Jeremy, if you want to pull it up.
Okay. All
So I was streaming yesterday. Krista came in.
Oh no, I have seen this.
Krista came in. She wanted me to open up an air freshener. And this happened. So let me. Are you guys?
With Joe the other day.
Yeah. Are you guys getting volume?
No.
No volume.
No, you gotta share audio.
Okay.
So you unshare it and then click the little share audio tab, and then reshare it. This is funny as hell. She showed it to me because I was like, "Damn, Beardos, it was a loud scream." So
yeah,
it's really good.
While Beardo's pulling that up, by the way, GTA, just the game without online being considered, $7.7 billion.
Yep. Billion.
And they said that right now,
yeah.
GTA Online does. Oh, geez.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Whoa! Holy fuck! I died. Holy shit. I'm sorry. Did I scare you? And I can't open the motherfucker. I can't open it.
Gosh.
That frightened me.
All right, I was being quiet because you could hear all audio and not just
Yeah.
It's like
someone
echoing.
hearing. So yeah, so
Okay,
that
my
is
bad.
no, you're good. You're good. But and I like how she's like, "Can you open this, please?"
Help Beardo. My man,
That's good.
almost died in the
Yeah, somebody
chair.
put that over on Clips or Geeks and Gamers Life or something. We got to get that with Steph
Better than
Krista. We got to
smelling
get that
salts right
clipped out.
there.
That's really good. Yeah, so I did to that point. So damn good. Right here, yeah. Highest grossing video game, GTA 5, 7.7 billion. The highest grossing entertainment product ever is a video game, GTA 5. That means no single movie, book, music album has ever grossed as much. Holy shit. That
And
is wild, man.
That's not counting online, which what they say right there, 2.5 million a day.
That's just crazy. And what do we always talk about, Ripa? Respecting the fucking nerd culture, man. That is, again, the highest grossing entertainment product ever is a fucking video game. That's wild.
Well, and the whole role playing community, like on Twitch, there was this whole ecosystem of people that just did role play, like in these Discord servers where they like take the whole thing legit serious, like even like cops and robbers and then robbing banks and stuff. But just like if you even such as broke the rules just a little bit for these role playing servers, you were banned. You get kicked out, and like that's what drives a lot of this online stuff and the cost and everything because you got to pay for the shit.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy, man. So good stuff right there. All right, let's read some super chats. Let me see, Ryan. You got the list pulled up? We did have one from last week that. Oh, Alec Baldwin's finger dropped 50 gifted memberships.
Whoa!
He don't miss. He don't miss. That is a fact. He is so good. Alec Baldwin is. I think he's going back. Doesn't he have some more legal troubles brewing, Ryan? You know, Alec Baldwin. You were like an Alec Baldwin channel for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, what? So, like, when they dropped the charges against him, they did it, without prejudice, meaning they could refile if more evidence came to light. And the entire thing was about the gun. Like, some report about, oh, well, they proved that the gun could have fired without him pulling the trigger. And it's like, no, that's bullshit. Like, some of the first reports out there, unless there's a catastrophic failure of that type of weapon, the trigger would have to have been depressed for it to go off. And it looks like that report that got the charges dropped was fucking not right. They've done more testing and they've revealed that the gun, in actuality, it was functioning fine, which means even if he was just attempting to drop the hammer down to decock it, he would have needed to grab the hammer, depress the trigger, and slowly put the hammer back down. Whatever he fucking did do, he pulled the trigger absolutely. So I hope files will be, or charges will be filed against him in the future.
He killed another human being. He killed another human being.
Well, yeah, but there are things that could, like, if I was holding a Roman candle, and like I fucking accidentally put it over a candle and I didn't try to, and it fucking went off and hit you and you fell off a cliff and died, and it like clearly there was no intent or whatever. Then even if I killed somebody, you might not be legally liable for it. In this case, he fucking pulled the trigger. Now, the question would be safety on set. Did he have a reasonable expectation know that harm would come? Was it sufficiently reckless to be held liable? Those are all questions to be answered, but I think it deserves to be heard in court.
All right. Well, hey, it is. Look, bottom line is, as long as Alec Baldwin's finger is still throwing us gifted memberships, that's all I really care about. And clearly he don't miss around here at Geeks and Gamers, and that's all that matters to me. So I'm good with that. All right, super chat time, and thank you, Alec Baldwin's finger and Brock, and for everybody. We've got a ton of gifted memberships. We've got over 126 new members tonight. So I really appreciate that. You guys are the best. Let me see if I can find there was somebody else. I'm going through the list right now to see.
There was one from Daily from Brockatron for $5. Ben saying he doesn't remember owning a droid isn't the same as Ahsoka. R2 is basically Padme's droid that Anakin used. R2 is a Naboo ship droid, her ship. I get that, but at the same time, he would have recognized R2.
It would have been a much more of an embrace, or some type of they had a huge history in that era.
They do kind of. I will say the way that, at least the way you can interpret from the movies a little bit, is that Obi-Wan doesn't think droids are very important.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like in Revenge of the Sith, he like complains about R2 and shit like that. He doesn't seem to have like too much care when he goes through his droids. So like you can kind of pull that, but once you see the Clone Wars and like all the times R2 is there, it's impossible to deny that he would have been really familiar with him.
Yeah, 100%. So, and again, I don't have a problem with that moment per se. I'm saying like I can make leaps in logic to like justify it. Go, okay, it's not
a little bit of a plot hole, absolutely.
Yeah, a little bit of one, and it's not that big of a deal. And like I said, with Ahsoka, her being intertwined in like the prequel era and all of that, like even especially considering we know that that was a story that was retroactively told, but it's once you cross that line and getting her into intertwining with Luke and A New Hope and all of this and Empire stuff, like that's where it becomes, it's too hard to suspend belief at that point, and it starts to just mess you up. You know what I mean? So, either way. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Last week, Anthony Landolfini for $50. I don't know if we didn't get this or whatever, but I sent a $10 super chat, and also in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and the Aussie Rules football was the best. Ripa, are you going to make future movies with your comic books? And what do you do a Comic-Con here with your comic books in Australia? Any plans on going to Australia Comic-Con?
Plans right now going to Australia. Yeah, man, we have. That's one of the major, areas that we sell a lot of books, man. To those guys over there. But yeah, I mean, this depends. I won't rule anything entertainment wise out. I mean, we have a lot going on with this Riververse Studios thing that we got cooking. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We've been having some conversations over the last month for sure.
Yeah, and shout out to Anthony. I'm sorry if we missed that one last time. So is that what it was? We missed that one, I guess.
Apparently, I wasn't here.
We missed a 50.
It was Australian, so
yeah,
it's more. Yeah, it's more than Dan Vask money. Like, let's be
That's
clear.
true.
All right, it is. And yeah, so Fortnite is happening tonight. I don't know if Drew's going to join us.
Oh, he's going to be there.
You know, because Drew, it's kind of hard to get Drew to play video games for long periods of time. But we'll see.
He's Drew actually a hardcore gamer.
Yeah,
Oh,
apparently.
Drew's a gamer.
Apparently.
No, Drew, I've seriously been trying to get these guys to play Halo online again.
We want to get back to
I've
Halo.
been playing Halo.
Do it.
I've been playing Halo.
So obviously, Infinite we played a lot of Infinite when it first launched, and then they fucked Infinite up.
They've added a lot to that, but Master Chief Collection's still good.
But Master Chief Collection,
yeah.
I'm still listen. I've still got PTSD from the release of Master Chief Collection. I mean, it took a long time, but if it's finally working right, you know, and I know it has been working for a while now. But how long did it take them to get that game right? Like 2 years after launch?
Almost a year, right?
3 or 4.
Really?
It's crazy.
For Master Chief Collection, yeah.
Master Chief Collection.
Took a while.
But I was never, to be clear, I was never a online Halo player. I played the campaigns and everything. I loved them. I spent more time playing online Call of Duty than Halo. I didn't play Halo competitively or anything online. The first Halo I played online was Reach. That was the first one I played online, and I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah, Reach is pretty good.
Let's see here. We've got a 20 from Beetle Johnson. Says, I just want to say thank you to Ripa, Gary, Jeremy, Drunk 3PO, and sometimes Ryan for getting me through some rough times in 2020 till now. Ryan, I know you're a fawn. Show your horns and hooves, Pan Jr. JK.
Thank
what
you.
The fuck that means. But like, thanks. Grandmaster Chris for 10. Ahsoka features the first female versus female lightsaber duel ever, just as long as you don't count Jaina Solo versus Vistara Kai, Mara Jade versus Lumia, Mitra Surik versus Darth Treya, etc., etc. That's true. There's a million in the EU. And I would say you should even count Rey versus Dark Rey. But hey, I mean, that's what I would say. But I actually remember the sequel trilogy, unlike half the people who claim to be fans of it.
Be open-minded.
Yeah. I love chat too.
Sorry.
Says, I love refrigerators.
I do too.
Man.
KCW for 199. Late and long corn.
I got cheese in mine.
My cum smells for 10.
God.
Hey,
dang.
all. Thanks for being a better part of my week. I had a mini stroke on Sunday, and I haven't been myself since.
Oh, sorry.
Jesus,
sorry to hear
Jay.
Jay.
Jay's fucking laughing about that.
Stop laughing, Jay.
Jay heard mini stroke, and he thought that's what I did earlier today.
Damn it, Jay.
Listen, his name is Mike Cum Smells. He ain't gonna get that offended about someone laughing. I am all better now, but it was a scary experience. Thanks for the laughs, guys. So there you go.
So
Mike
glad
Cum
you're
Smells.
better, man.
Glad you're better.
Sorry about your mini stroke.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
Damn it, Jay. Jay gonna Jay.
Dude, Ryan's
had a
the
mini
funniest
stroke.
guy. Ryan is so freaking funny, dude.
God.
Oh,
Got my
God.
laugh down to a T. That's pretty good.
Can you laugh like this, Jay?
How much is that worth?
I think I do.
How much is that worth?
Okay, you messed it up.
Yeah, messed it up. Messed it up. It lagged up on me. It lagged up on me.
Jay Beard for 20. Doesn't say anything. Thank you. Weird Man's Production for 20. Love that you are fighting for the Ripaverse 199. There you go. Thank you, Weird Man. Darth Racer for 10. Artemis 3 will return astronauts to the moon in 2026. I'll wager you we still won't have any good Star Wars content by then. Probably a good bet.
Nope.
Christian Rocker for 5. Hey, Beardo. Sorry your mom always said, what a mistake to you. I'm glad Jeremy was able to fill that motherly role.
Oh, damn. He got both of us on that one.
Dang.
That was fucking beautiful.
Thank you, Christian Rocker. Very holy of you to say.
Very holy.
Very holy.
That was fantastic.
Man Against the World for 2. I like chat.
Yeah. They didn't get me off of laughing at the dude that had a stroke. So
Luis Cuevas for 10. Taco about it, taco about it, taco about it. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah, okay, I got you. I get the song.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Oh, hi
And that was
there.
pretty good.
Oh, hi there, Lazy Bone. Epic Mike.
Okay.
it's a hip hop artist.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Oh,
aware.
sorry.
Yeah.
I think it's the
Mike
hair.
What did he do
looks
to his hair? Where's
Mike
the
looks
fro?
like he's going in for like 53-man roster cuts, like he's a fucking rookie undrafted offensive lineman who's trying to make the team.
I'm
He's
just really
fighting
trying to
for
make
a
the team,
roster
coach.
spot.
Just doing my best, coach. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Really hard out there. Yeah.
Did my best.
River
Do my
Miles
best.
for 20. I identify as corn eaten the long way by Beardo.
Ugh.
There you go.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Jessa for 10. Hail 199. Got to say, Darth Melvin's doing incredible work covering Ahsoka. You got to bring him on TNME or G&G Daily to bring the heat. Too much talent there. Needs a bigger stage. Hashtag Avenge Star Wars. Yeah, I heard he was doing an anti-Ahsoka watch party where he was just reacting to people reacting to the Ahsoka series. So,
Dude, the stuff he pulled up from Alex and Molly is like wild, man.
nice.
Yeah.
Taker for 5. Please say the I'm not, or please play the I'm not gay Obama version just because it's so damn perfect. I'd say even better than the Rings of Power version. I don't know if we have that one, but thank you, Taker. We'll look. Bruh for $5 says bruh.
Bruh.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Willie Will.
Willie.
Willie Will. Willie Will.
Play the ripper clip.
Wow.
Play it. We got to play the Ripper clip.
We got to get the Ripper clip. I got to find it now. Damn it.
Holy shit.
I can't tell if his logo is the Pepsi symbol or
is.
or fucking
It's
Obama's
Pepsi.
like
No, it's
sticking up for
Pepsi.
his campaign.
Willie Will.
Willie Will.
Holy crap. Let me see if I
Oh
can.
my goodness.
I know. I need
Shit
to download this
balls.
clip. I need to
Damn.
download this clip. Rippa, this is the funniest reaction to a
Did the
$500.
ripper clip.
I'm looking for it right now. It's gonna take me a minute, so you
Okay,
guys
I'll
fill
keep
that
reading
time.
then. Let's see. River Miles for 20. He puts Ryan and then a corn emoji. Thank you.
All right, I got it. Here we go. So keep Willie Wills up. Here we go. This is Rippa's the best response ever. Right here. Here we go.
And this is how much it was.
$500 donation.
You know what he says? Nothing. Drops $500 on the table. Looks over at everybody at the poker table. Dropped it on there. Moonwalked right out of the saloon, double doors. Didn't say anything.
So good.
Spurs on his boots. Double holstered. Handgun. Cowboy hat. Thick mustache. Dropped the money on the table, looked at everybody square in the eye, and just moonwalked right out of the saloon double door. Didn't say shit. Didn't say anything. There's no message there. Didn't say jack shit. And you have to be a cocky son of a bitch. You gotta be a cocky son of a bitch to drop $500 and just bounce the fuck out of there. Don't say nothing. I respect that.
The end is the best part.
I respect that.
I often say The Dark Knight has the best ending ever for anything. I think Rip was topped it right there. He just pauses for so long. I respect that.
I like the mustache line's the one
That's
that
what fucking got me. He's just like big mustache.
He just created
thick mustache. Thick mustache.
He's using those powers of creating the ISOM universe, right? The Rippaverse. And he's like, I see this cowboy in front of me. I'm building him from nothing. Spurs on his boots.
Spurs on his boots.
Holster. Handgun. Thick ass mustache. Cowboy hat.
Someone's got to draw that character.
Oh man.
Somebody out there. Hey, Donnie Danko. Is Donnie Danko listening?
Donnie Danko.
Krista, that clip is in the Cobra Cast chat. You have to scroll up. Send that to Donnie Danko. Or actually, Donnie Danko's in that chat too. So we got to make him aware of that one because I just added him. He's got to draw that character. We're gonna find that guy. Oh man.
A Rudai for 10. Hey everybody. G&G Tabletop has tons of new videos, new shows, and even more in the pipe. Come subscribe and help us get over the 10K mark for subs.
You know, you can just fucking come on here and promote it, Rudai. You're on the goddamn team.
Rudai's kind of dealing with some Muppetosis right now.
What?
Yeah, it's a really serious issue. Yeah, he flails around like a Muppet a lot. He started talking like Kermit the Frog on streams. I don't know what the fuck's going on with the guy. It's kind of weird, but we're all kind of worried about him. So I hope he recovers soon from his affliction. Yeah,
sounds gay.
Yeah,
well, he's saying Rainbow Connection, so he's probably trying to let us know something.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, I got a picture of a Rudai right quick since you brought that up, and you can confirm to me if this is Mike. You probably know best, but is this actually a Rudai right here?
That's very fucking accurate.
Oh,
right there.
okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I wasn't ready for that.
We got him. There it is.
Do not come.
That's a Disney Star Wars fan, and like what they allow Lucasfilm to continue to do to
Thinking
them.
you're about to pull up a real picture.
Dave Filoni's gonna turn it around, guys. I
The heck you
promise.
showing Kermit's butthole like on like in front of thousands of people?
It's actually a picture of Dave
It's a puppet,
Filoni's
man. It's a
dog
puppet.
after a very
It's
creative
pretty
session.
A piece of corn can go in that for sure.
Oh no!
Whoa, Jay! Whoa,
It's a puppet. What are you talking about?
Giving Jay ideas. Giving Jay ideas.
Why?
Jeez.
For $50. Beardo, can you say, give me back my potatoes? Speaking of potatoes, Jay, did you eat a raw potato on your stream yet, or did I miss it?
I'll go first. No, I didn't. And I was waiting on Kick to implement like a super chat system before we did the 24-hour. But if they don't do it in September, we're just gonna do it in September. And yes, I'll eat your potato. Good Lord.
Hey Jay, I got an idea. If you create a YouTube channel, you can stream to that one and Kick at the same time. I know it's a wild idea, Jay. It's a wild idea.
I don't like doing that for some reason.
Wild idea. But
yeah,
you can
no,
actually
you're right. You're
stream.
right.
It's a good idea. It
And
is a good idea.
there's another one, Rumble. You can stream to Rumble. You can do all three at the same time, or you can just wait for the next year for them to just get super chats on Kick.
All right, noted.
Noted.
Beardo.
Sketch for 50 says Beardo. Can you say, "Give me back my potatoes"? Thank you, Sketch.
Give me back my son.
Willie Will. Hey, brother, we appreciate it, man. We're glad we can offer you some laps. It's always, I don't know whose idea it was. I think it was Hailstorm that clipped you out doing that, Ripa, and wanted me to play it when somebody dropped a $500 one time on Cobra Cast.
I feel like Willie Will is a better, like if his name was Will Willie, it'd just be a weirdo. But like Willie Will, like I'm kind of okay with that. Willie, ugh.
I agree. I actually agree with that. I agree.
I'm
with
not
that.
sure why, but Geo the Ram for 10. Hey crew, have you guys listened to Donald Trump's first day out rap song? You got to play it. It's so good. He shout out Benny Johnson. LOL.
I did. It's really good. It's really good. I played them all on Cobra Cast.
I ain't saying she a vote rigger. Got that one?
Whoa.
Yeah. I also like the Eminem one.
Be
The
very
Eminem,
fucking careful.
Yeah, the Eminem one's great when he's like, I'm gonna change MAGA to Mega, make Eminem great again. I was like, holy crap.
KCW for 199 says gig'em.
Oh no.
Giggle. Wow, I actually almost forgot about that. It took this long.
The main event memers will never let you forget your memes. Trust me.
I love it.
Ask Beardo about that one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Or Jay. Well, they don't meme Jay that much, but
Yeah, that's good.
Tony Morrow for 199 says Disney's most notorious pedo movie, Hocus Pocus. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe. Tobias Nexus for 10. Wondering if any of the G&G crew has seen the new trailer for Killing Floor 3, or if any of them played Killing Floor 1 or 2. It might be a good one off for the group for game night. Hail 199.
I'm not even familiar with that.
I've never played those.
I haven't played it.
I'm gonna look that up now, though.
Tomberry Massa for 50 says super chat.
Onberry Master loves dropping those super chats. He just likes to drop in those 50s for support. Spoiler alert, I like those.
Andrew Robb for 50
actually looks pretty good.
says, I saw Ahsoka with my dad and brother because they're hardcore Star Wars fans, but it's completely boring. I don't know if this is what it's going to be like for the rest of the show, but it's boring right now. Also, good to see you, Melanie.
Yay, thank you.
Well, Andrew Robb, a man with two first names. I would say that the reason you don't like Ahsoka is because you, your brother, and your father are all men, and it's not fucking made for you. That's probably the biggest problem.
I did hear about this.
Ryan's the funniest dude in the world, man.
I think this looks.
He's hilarious.
This looks pretty good.
It's 6-player co-op.
What does?
Yeah, this looks Killing Floor 3. I think it looks really.
Yeah. Actually, I've heard about that.
Yeah, it looks.
He doesn't run it.
I wanna. I'm gonna look further into this, but yeah, we're always looking for different games we can play. And
Between every round of Fortnite, we look for different games to play.
Yeah,
that and when I beat Beardo's ass at Mario Golf.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Beat the fuck out of y'all. At least it was competition.
Take it for $10.
I beat Melanie at Smash Bros. One time. She beat me like 3 times. But sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's all right. Take her for $10. You know, every member of the Guaranteed Rate Field security staff is looking like Ripa from the Instigating a Lawsuit thumbnail now that they realize they have to check that area every time now. Mark a reality for 5. So what's wrong with Beardo's love of corn?
I don't even like corn. I like elote. Elote is good, but corn can kick rocks.
Bro,
corn's good.
Don't argue with the meme.
I like corn.
People think Comics Division is 2 foot tall.
I love corn, especially the long way.
Clip that. Clip it.
Oh, man. Hey, you went too far.
Yeah, you
went
probably.
too far.
Yeah, you probably a little too far on.
I take it back.
Like Melanie was like, I thought they
that reminds me of The Office.
They'll never.
Bro, that
let you
reminds
know.
me of The Office when people are shitting all over Michael Scott for falling in a koi pond, and he's like really self-conscious about everybody making fun of him. And they're like, you just got to embrace it, Michael. Just make fun of yourself. Like then people forget about it. So he starts making fun of himself. Then he just keeps going and going. And he's like, I went to renew my Verizon thing, and I didn't have 5 friends in my circle. I couldn't name one. Nobody likes me. I have no friends. And everyone's just like looking at him. They're like, oh. He's just like, too far. Stephen Wasik for 10. MCU fan is using the Krista emoji a lot too. We finally broken, boys and girls. One of us. There's no going back now.
Y'all finally did it. Y'all
Mark of reality for
him.
5. Cuban food is 1,000 times better than Mexican food. There, I said it. I gotta be real. I like Mexican food. I don't really understand what Cuban food is. Like, I think they use a lot of pork, but I don't know. So I know a couple Mexican or a couple like Cuban dishes, but I don't really know what I would describe as Cuban food. So I couldn't really say. I'd like Mexican food though.
Put black beans on it. It's Cuban food.
I like Culver's.
If I can finish my meal with a Cuban cigar, then I'm all for it. Chris B for 10. Red Dead Redemption 1 is not shitty. It's just not the remake remaster you worked yourselves up over. Price sucks, but more classic games released on modern platforms is good as long as they don't make them worse.
To be fair, they never advertised it as that. It was all fan speculation that just built and generated. So they never said anything, but that was just the assumption. And obviously it didn't happen, but
I think there was a few things that led up to the disappointment. One, that it was available on the PlayStation Plus premium package, and Rockstar completely removed that from that PlayStation Plus, so you couldn't even play it anymore, even though you downloaded it. And then since it is a port, you're charging full price for a port. It'd be different if it's a port and it's $20, but no, you're paying $60 for a port. That's what got people upset.
100%. Man, I totally understand that. So, I mean, Melanie, did you ever play? Were you a big GTA player?
I was never like huge into GTA, but I did play like the regular story mode of it when GTA 5 came out. That was like the only one I ever really played. And then I did try some of the GTA RP server stuff. That was actually really, really fun.
Yeah, I just never got into like what was it?
It's so fucking good. Grand Theft Auto is a great fucking franchise.
Oh yeah, I mean it's obviously the most prominent. I'd say it's the most prominent gaming franchise there is. I mean, maybe Minecraft might be bigger because of the universal appeal.
It's just fun. Like I don't know if it's that I was just like the perfect age, but going over to a buddy's house, playing Vice City, doing the cheat codes to get like all the different weapons that you wanted, and just fucking murdering everybody. Right? You know what I mean? Like it was something about maybe the age I was at when that was popular for us that I.
What about you,
I love Grand Theft Auto.
You play them?
GTA 3 and Vice City. Those two are the classics. I think Ryan's right. Just spawning tank after tank, running over people, murdering them, living out your dark fantasies.
Getting 5 stars from the cops, like getting rocket launchers and blowing up police helicopters. Like, dude.
Sniping grandmas, you know.
I always loved like sneaking into the military base and stealing jets, and that's always the best.
I love turning on the explosive punch cheat and just running up to random people and just sucker punching them into fucking outer space.
Yeah, I mean, I did play Vice City. I think that's the one I probably played the most, which is not a lot. And I think 3, because 3 was the one that really blew up, right? Because you had like the top-down perspective for the first couple, and then 3 was the one that went, full like open world, and that one took everybody by surprise. And then was Vice City the next one?
Yep.
I think Vice City was the next one, and
GTA 3, then Vice City.
San Andreas.
But it is it's going to be interesting how they play the next release with the woke climate we're in. God, if they go woke on that game, I'm gonna make so much fucking money. So it's gonna be beautiful.
What would you do if the game was woke?
It's like a soup
You'd be a
kitchen. You feed the homeless.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, seriously,
Just walk around and like
And you donate money to Ukraine.
Put flags up like on the wall or something.
You just hunt.
You got the Ukraine fund. You steal from the rich to give to Ukraine.
They're gonna trans flag and
No, you're gonna be Dylan Mulvaney. Dylan Mulvaney running away from Ryan Kennel because you're
do you like give out jabs for free or something?
defeating
like
white supremacy. I would not be surprised if that.
That's some other gaming news. You guys see?
Beat up people not wearing masks.
Yeah.
We don't really care about streamer awards or the streamies, but you guys see about the
Dylan
streamies?
Mulvaney, yeah.
Dylan Mulvaney won Breakout Creator of the Year.
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
And then Hassan Fadi won News Creator of the Year. Oh, and
Wow.
he beat a channel that's literally called Gay News. Gay News. Hassan beat Gay News for News Creator of the Year.
Hassan beat the gays.
Yeah, the streamies are probably one of the most cringe things I've ever seen. Yeah,
Hassan wins shit all the time there. Yeah.
Yeah, and didn't iShowSpeed win the Creator of the Year or something like that?
And he showed his willy on YouTube.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen.
And he got rewarded for it.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, people are saying like that was there were people that believe that was an accident. There is no way that was an accident. Him doing that. iShowSpeed has done so much stuff to get attention. He's
all
just
calculated.
good. He's good at getting attention. I give him credit. I ain't got nothing
annoying as fuck.
I mean, I don't watch him, but like I don't. But I do your thing. Like he knows how to get attention, man, and he's a multimillionaire because of it. So shout out to him. What's a Willie? I show meat is what they call him.
Yeah, I show Keen was just in the chat.
Next step is OnlyFans. He's going to be an island boy type content.
No, bro.
No.
Next step. The next step.
He's trying to get all the streamies out next year.
Philip Johnson for 10. Rippa. When I got ISOM 1 from the first campaign, turned out my copy was assembled without the first 17 pages. Problem was resolved. Now I'm curious if you know of any similar problems if I have a unique one.
Nah, that's pretty unique. Random shit happens like that in big prints like that. You'll get like one. We usually catch those and don't send them out. But if we would have had no way of knowing it unless we like opened the book and just saw that. But yeah, you got a special copy there for sure.
Nagardnall for 5. Happy
You
birthday.
always struggle with that name.
I don't want to say it right. I don't know. Nagardnall. It just doesn't. It sounds like
Nagranol.
Nagranol.
You guys aren't saying it right though.
Yes, we are.
No, it's Nagird. So it's not Nagra.
But
I say it the safest way possible.
Yes,
okay?
that's exactly what we're doing. We're saying it in a very safe way. But his name is Sean in real life. So if you just want to call him Sean, it's Sean.
Nagardnall for 5. This is name. Happy birthday, Beardo and Jay. Birthday month isn't over yet.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hercules for 199. And Gary's Blue Beetle thumbnail was amazing. Yes, it was. Fantastic Mr. Knox for Aussie 10. It's no surprise obese people hide their food and drinks in their folds at events, but to think they could use said folds to hide weapons to a sporting event. Now imagine having to frisk them. And nobody probably wanted to touch that hoe. Andrew Robb for 10. Ryan, I'm going to remember that. Guy with 2 first names. Love it. Also, Ahsoka's not meant for me because I'm such a misogynist. There you go. Desirius for 5. Beardo, I think Melanie can get you some butter for your corn. I love chat for 5. Ryan should.
Sorry.
Ryan should report from outside
I'm not sure
of Disney.
what we're laughing at, but I'm laughing anyway.
I love chat for 5. Ryan should report from outside of Disney as the hurricane takes out the rides. I don't think we're gonna get shit.
What the hell?
Beardo's love child.
There's Beardo's love child.
Where you at, boy?
Brie Larson's feet.
People or Papa still here in the gay couple's closet. The angry one makes weird noise looking at pictures of Brie Larson's feet. The other is always asking the angry one if he's ready for the Lil 199 yet.
What?
Wow. Son, I'm trying everything I can to find you, buddy. We'll get you.
Are you sure you want him back?
Oh man, Mike, you got to go, man.
Yeah, I gotta bounce.
You know, you literally scream.
Got a fucking
to the
recording
point-
book for 10 Central.
You scream to annoy the fuck out of everybody on Mario
Yeah.
Kart. Yet you politely just comment in the chat like, "Hi, I gotta go whenever you guys get time." You just fucking like, "Hey, I gotta go.
Gotta get the fuck out of here. Bye." No.
That's Mike in
I'm
real
only
life.
angry like that when I'm doing Mario Kart. I don't know. It's just something about that game. Somebody was like, haha, it's all an act. I was like, yeah, no, I actually tried one time to be calm during it. And I told everybody, I'm like, I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to swear. Literally the first time a fucking shell hit me, I was done. For the rest of the night, I think I was louder that night than I have been. Yeah, it's just a thing. So
Tell everybody can find you, man.
Yeah, you can catch me on. I moved over to Kick. I keep having trouble. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Kick right now, but I keep having trouble. I've like tried to stream on there multiple times and it keeps messing up. But catch me over there. Catch me on Geeks and Gamers Tabletop every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern. We're closing in on that. Listen, I'm telling you guys, go support that channel. Get him to 10K. Rude Eye works really hard. Everybody out there is making good content. You know, if you're into games, tabletop RPGs, Magic the Gathering, all of that stuff, go check them out. Check me out on Daywalker Comedy's channel every Tuesday and Daywalker or Day Talker podcast. And yeah, that's what I got.
Hell yeah,
And
brother.
check out Epicverse.
Appreciate
Got
you,
some more
man.
stuff. Busy couple months coming up for Epicverse, man.
Hell
Really
yeah.
big stuff we're working on.
I'll see you guys in
so.
a few weeks.
Yeah, we're gonna see Beardo in a few weeks for some undisclosed stuff. Well, we already know what's going on with Beardo.
Ooh.
But yeah, and then we got some big stuff coming up in October. So we're pretty excited. Might be working with another certain person that we sell t-shirts through, maybe. I don't know. Might be coming up to help us shoot some stuff. I don't know. We'll see.
There we go.
All right, Joe.
All right, man.
I'll talk to you soon.
Have a good
Guys,
one.
have a good night.
Later. All right, Epic Mike out. And
Uncle
again,
Squatch for 5. Why do you need to get on Alex Jones' Great Controversy? Melanie's already on the show. Just have her tweet something to trigger the Twitch ball.
There we go. Put in your request for slurs for me to say. I got you.
Oh, no.
That should be
Take
your,
an
you should do a
request.
cameo like that.
I would love that. I made a little video joking about that, but that's my dream.
There's Roddick says women drivers in space chasing each other. Ahsoka episode 3 review.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Nice.
Like
Jared the American for 199. Ripa, Chris Benoit and his family left Hollywood.
Bro,
They left Toronto.
I feel like the Chris Benoit account has kind of retired after the Simpcast moment. I mean, I'm not sure if you'll ever top that moment anyway. I'm not sure. Like that was legendary. I love you, Chrissy. I need to talk to her about that. I haven't talked to her directly about that one yet, but that was legendary. I've never seen Chrissy care about a super chat as much as that one.
I know.
She was so invested in the story. She's like, "Oh, okay. Well, the sun's not in the picture. Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's have some. Let's help this person get back out on the dating scene." And the whole time the chat is like, "Oh no, Chrissy. Oh no." Then X-Ray Girl's like, "I think it's a troll." Like this is like 7 minutes into the answer. Good Lord, that was beautiful. It's fantastic.
Bird up for 2. First Silent Hill movie was pretty good.
Oh, I liked it. Yeah.
Eric
Silent
K for
Hill?
5. Yeah.
Yeah, when Pyramid Head pulled that woman's skin off, I will never forget that.
I don't think
Yeah,
I've
that
seen
was
the Silent
intense.
Hill movie.
That was hard.
Wait.
It was decent. Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah,
decent.
it was good.
Never saw it.
It was scary.
Eric K for 5. Support the Rude-Eye Muppetitis Cure Fund. We will find a cure. Muppetitis. Naggardnall for 5. Can't wait for the Nerdrotic documentary. Nerd Exotic Gamer King. Deathu Doom for 5.
I know what word Ryan wants to say every time he says it. That's why it's so
No, I'm like
It's in his
trying to
blood.
not make it sound, not trying to stumble over my words.
It's in his blood.
That's all I
It's in
need.
Aryan DNA. You just can't. Just
I've
there.
got enough fucking shit, bro. If I ever accidentally stumbled over my words and said something like that, holy fuck! Can you imagine? It's like, oh, he said it because he always wants to. Like, it would just be fucking insane.
Oh, it'd be like bananas to the monkeys, bro.
Oh, like
Too far? Too far?
Joe Biden
I see what you
get
did
away
there.
with fucking
Spicy?
calling people
Spicy?
predators, all this shit. If I had one slip of the fucking tongue, I'd get destroyed. TikTok hates me, man.
Yeah, like Mike was saying earlier, the best thing to do is just search your name on TikTok, and apparently it's glorious. Like, I don't get on TikTok, so I don't know. But apparently Ryan millions of views. If you're looking to grow your TikTok channel, just go after Ryan Kennel.
Yeah, just be an obese minority and fucking have a shitty green screen and react to one of my videos. That's what'll happen. Fat minorities bitching about my content, that goes viral on TikTok.
Let's go.
Also gays. Deathu Doom for 5. D-Day, the binge model is better Cobra. Stop saying Twisted Metal's good until you finish it. You like Sweet Tooth? Keep watching.
Okay, well, I've never said Twisted Metal is good. I said after episode 1, it was good. I said after episode 2, it was good. And I always use that asterisk there. That I'm only into, 3rd episode. So what am I not supposed to say the first 3 episodes are good if I think they're good, if I haven't seen the whole thing yet? Doesn't make sense.
Well, there does become a time where it's like, okay, you probably should finish it at some point.
Yeah, I mean, it's more so just like we're trying to watch it with the group when everybody's, around, but,
Gay. Watch it with people.
But go see Gran Turismo. All right, that is good. The whole damn movie's good. I will stand by that one. Arguably the best video game movie ever. Not the biggest compliment in the world, but still.
Drew, you got to bounce?
I could stay for another 5-10.
Okay.
Dirty Jersey.
I've heard there's one episode in it that's going to be a problem, but I've heard people that have finished it that said Sweet Tooth is still awesome. But I heard there's like the one episode, there's like a gay episode in
Kiss
there.
a dude or something.
I don't know.
That's like a lesbian romance.
Yeah.
It's basically like the gay episode in Last of Us. Dirty Jersey for 5. No one talks trash about Latinos more than other Latinos. I grew up with Boricuas. Confuse one with a Mexican or Dominican. Yo, palabras de jugador. Yeah. What does that fucking mean, Rolo?
5 words, man.
Okay.
It's the reason Rolo's here to tell me what these words
The only reason they go after you and Gary is because you're white. It's the only reason. Like, you want to see some real racism, go to Tijuana and ask a Mexican how they feel about black people.
But like, it's just wild because it's like, you racist clown, I'll beat your white ass, and like, holy shit. It's like,
they're low IQ minorities. They're low IQ. So like, when they get an opportunity, it doesn't have to be real. Okay, when they get an opportunity to go after the white man, they're gonna go after the white man.
That's it. True.
Like,
That's
I made a joke about Mexicans being sneaky. I mean, they have to be to get across the border. I thought I was giving them credit.
Of course.
Like, what the fuck?
You can't give them credit.
Yeah, Scarecrow for 5. Hey guys, taking a break from fighting Batman. Just came here to say Hail 199. Thank you. Lou D for 5. 3 years yesterday, Chadwick Boseman passed away. Time's been flying. R.I.P. All you guys and gals rock. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, that was crazy.
Wow.
Mad respect to him for the way that he decided to fight that battle and like keep a very good public face on and continue to like make people happy and visit kids in hospitals and all that shit all while he's going through that.
Yeah, it seemed like a legitimately good dude, man. It was shocking, and like I said, 3 years. 3 years.
It's crazy.
Like, I don't think that people that if you have something like that going on and you publicize it, I don't think you're a pussy. Like, I don't think anything like that. Everybody deals in their own way, but for people that deal with shit like that and don't say anything and are quiet about it and just deal with it and like focus on continuing to like bring happiness, that's something that not everybody can do. Not everybody's made for something like that. So respect to him.
100%.
Predator Magnus for 2. Who wouldn't screw Ahsoka? Built-in pigtails. Wink. Well, it depends if you're talking about Clone Wars.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
That is the question. People like, man, I'd really fuck Ahsoka. You mean Rebels version, right?
You got to qualify.
You mean Rebels version, right?
Yeah.
KCW for 199. Krista, do you like Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament?
Oh, she's not. Oh, she's not
here.
Crime Sweepers. The web series for 199. Ryan, I know you're into anime. What's your favorite? My favorite's the one where that guy goes and murders people who falsely accuse him of rape.
Corey in the house.
I believe that's a Disney show.
Deep
and,
cut
I believe
right
that-
there.
and I believe
No, you're
Corey has a
mean,
face
Ryan.
tattoo now.
Hey, check this out. Shockingly enough, I've never played this game, but Nintendo of America just announced. There we go. Excitebike 64 is on the Nintendo Switch Online. I have never played Excitebike 64.
Classic.
I loved Excitebike.
Look familiar.
Hero's gonna hate it.
Yeah, it already fell off.
No, no, but so I love the first Excitebike. I don't know why I never played Excitebike 64. I don't know why. I wonder if it's good. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it.
MX Unleashed on the PS2 is the best motocross game.
I've played a lot. What is the one? There's a motocross game that I really loved, and I have it. It's on. I believe I have it on Xbox. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I've played a lot of like motocross games. But the OG Excitebike is pretty goated. It is pretty goated. Beardo's an idiot.
What?
Yeah.
MX versus ATV is good too.
Excitebike 64. Does anybody remember playing that game? Anybody?
I used to play Off-Road Fury. That was lit back in the day.
Yeah, that was cool.
I don't know why I never played this. Alex Moore says Ryan watches anime. Yes. So if you have recommendations, please just give Ryan all of your anime recommendations. He'd be really passionate about it, and he really likes anime fans. So if you guys just give him any recommendations, he will listen to almost all of them.
Marcus Henry for 5. Jeremy, I see you talking about IMDb ratings earlier on the Daily Show. There's a reason Vinland Saga was number 5. Must watch. So good. Joseph Fazio for 199. Where's the Dick Master? Mastering Dick, I suppose. Rabbit D. Megan for 5. The 199 piece is real. Thank you. Austin Chavez. I don't know, for 5. Born and raised in South Carolina, got stationed in San Fran with the Coast Guard. Help 199. That sucks. Holden Hiscock for $7. Just here to simp for the man with the helicopter landing pad just above his face. I assume you mean me. Cole Hauser for 2. Hail TNME, hail Drew and Mel. 199 Yo Joe. Thank you. Gizmo.
The only person that gives Ryan enough credit for being funny is Jay. Ryan is funny as hell, man.
He is, man. He's hilarious.
He doesn't try to be either. He's so fucking angry.
Depends on the situation. I don't like laughing a lot. I like just powering through
I'm just
it.
telling you, that road trip, Ryan would just see something. He would see like a sign. And he would go on this rant for like an hour that triggered some memory. I am like dying laughing the whole time, and he just got to get it out. And once he gets it out, he puts on hip hop music and knows every word. It's awesome, man. It's like freaking. It was awesome.
Yeah, if there was like a rap song on the radio between the years of like 2004 and 2008, I could probably sing along to it. It's kind of the rule. I wish I still had all my G Unit shit, man. God.
Ryan rocking G Unit is the
sixes.
That's the biggest crossover of all time, right there.
I had a G Unit watch. I had a G Unit fucking chain with a spinner on it.
Let's go.
It was like so cheap and dumb. It actually like one time I was having to run laps because I did something I wasn't supposed to do.
Are you Malibu's most wanted, Ryan?
I had the G Unit chain on. It was flopping around and it was like too heavy and it broke. Like it broke off its little thing. So I used a paper clip to fucking put it back on, like clip it back onto the necklace. That shit was
be hating.
Ghetto as fuck.
Dang. Ryan was
Gizmo,
a
Gizmo Hibiki for 5. To Eric July, did you hear about a Stuttering Craig interview with Beto? When will we get to see your interview with Craig about false flagging? I saw that bullshit go down.
Not interested.
Resif the Cripple for 5. Every time that video plays, Steph laughs like he just missed a shot in Duck Hunt. Gets me every time. Pyro Rampa for 5. Melanie, you've convinced me last week. I got the first 3 Tomb Raider games. Opinions on the other games?
Yay, awesome. I mean, I think you can't go wrong with the first 5 in general, especially. But good entry points, I think, is the Legend trilogy as well, just because those are like, they retain the cool style from Tomb Raider, but they are a lot more easy if if classic Tomb Raider is a little bit too much. But the first 3 especially, the best.
Can we have a segment every week where we take like 5 or 10 minutes and Melanie just talks about the greatness of Tomb Raider and tries to convince everybody to go play some of the old Tomb Raider games?
I can do that.
Let's see. To Gregory Lieber for 2. White Sox lady bringing new meaning to the term gunt. Yeah.
Damn.
Keep my gun in my gun. Weird Man Productions for 5. Love the Jaden boy support. Yeah, I think the Colorado school district actually came out and said he's allowed to wear it after they saw like the tape and everything.
Even didn't the governor respond to that nonsense?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Obviously, like the people they were talking to at the school were retarded.
Yes.
So I'm sure once it got escalated, people were like, what the fuck is this?
So-
Hercules 199. Remember Rockstar Bully game?
Yep.
I do. Yeah.
Bully's great.
Yep. Weston for 5. Jay, a week ago, finally had the free time to read the book, man. I just want to say great job. Can't wait to share it with friends who have kids.
Man, thank you so much. And if you miss
Hey,
getting your copy,
yes.
you can get it.
Tell them right now. Give them the sales pitch. Jay, go for it.
Yeah, we have 24 days left to pick up Achromatic Chronicles Blue. It's your second chance opportunity. You won't be able to get it again until next year when we sell part 2. So, which will be like next summer. So get it, pick it up today. We're gonna ship those out before I say December 1st, but they'll probably be shipped out in November. So, thank you for your support.
Fugal Droogle for 5. GTA 6 forces you to pay your hookers, not kill them. Okay. Marcus Henry for 2. Fun fact: Rippaverse almost made 1 billion yen.
I have no idea how much that is.
Probably around 6 million, if I had to guess. Some quick math. Unknown Jorge for 5. Did y'all see that weirdos are trying to cancel Alice Cooper for saying leave kids alone? Yes, I see a makeup company canceled him for that. Butter Biscuit for 5. It's the long pause and the fact that Rippa's facial expression never changes. What gets me every time about that 500 clip. Don't forget Streamlabs. I can check Streamlabs right now.
Yeah, I want to let Drew say his goodbyes now, so I know he had about 5 or 10 minutes. And Drew, again, you may play the clip one more time of your show one more time. I have no problem doing that. I got to pull it up, but let them know what you got going on as I look for that, Drew.
Yeah, salute to you guys. Thanks you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Yeah, go check out my new show. Drops on Friday on censored.tv. First episode will be free, but you can use a promo code Drew for 20% off. And I'm super stoked. It's called Unauthorized with me, and super right-wing late night talk show. I don't care. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and be like, I'm down the middle. The super far right. It's what you're going to get. All right. I'm telling you right from the get-go, this is what you're going to get. No one is safe.
There you go. Mods, to make sure you drop links. Let me play this, Drew, and then we'll cut you loose. Here we go.
Folks, it's June, which of course is Pride Month. Have you seen a Pride parade? That is super happy fun, America. It's XBB.1.
Black skin is the most threatening weapon of all. No American citizen needs an M16.
Wait a minute.
All these retards, you know what I mean? All these retarded morons that think they're fighting for social justice. I love my whites, dude. This stuff pisses me off, and I'm not even white. You know what? I'm white. Black people don't even like Juneteenth. What happened to the Wiggers? Everything has to be black. Black, 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 black. They get some kind of representation, but they want to cancel it. Everything's cultural appropriation. Like, what do these people want? I don't think they want anything. I think they're just retarded.
And there we go. So
Hell
there you go.
yeah, man.
Mods drop links to, and you're already doing it. Cam Man's on it. Eric's on it. So thank you guys so much. Drew, we appreciate you, brother. And I'll hit you up Let's see if we're gonna play some games tonight. We're up playing. We play after every Tuesday night. So
I'll be available maybe Friday because I gotta get ready for filming this first episode tomorrow morning. So I'm ready Friday.
You need sleep for a morning show.
No.
Well, good for you.
I don't need to sleep. I need to get this whole show ready. Okay.
Hey, love you, Drew. Appreciate you, man. So good luck with everything. Let me know if you need anything, man.
Salute. Love you guys.
All right.
I'll see you guys
Take it easy,
soon.
buddy. All right. Bye. Bye. Good stuff. Anybody else got to go?
I'm gonna go ahead and dip out too.
Okay, I know you haven't been feeling good, so you gotta heal up. So
Get
what do you
some
have
sleep.
going on, Melanie?
Finally getting back to content, I think for real this time. So you guys can follow me on YouTube at Melanie Mac Go Boom. And then my streams on Kick and also YouTube at Melanie Mac.
And when are we gonna get you on a gaming stream again?
I am so down for that soon. Let's plan something.
All right. Well, let us know when you're back to 100%. I know that
Okay.
you got a little bit more to get over, and then we'll get with you and make it happen. Everybody loved it when you were on last time, and
fun.
it'd be cool. You stream your perspective on your channels and play
Totally.
with us, so we can definitely make that happen. So you guys go follow Melanie. Mods will be dropping links. Kick
Melanie Mac Go Boom.
Melanie Mac Go Boom on YouTube, on Twitter. Especially if you want to see her imitate Ryan by dropping slurs.
Yep,
Twitter.
that's where you get the slurs or on Twitter.
All right, Melanie, get the feeling better. We appreciate you.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, there we go. Anybody else?
Faux Peasy. Let's go to Rumble, run through these Rumble ones. Thank you guys for hanging out over on Rumble. Faux Peasy for 2. We thought maybe Jay had passed away or something with that tribute at the beginning. All right, PJ. No, just the cat.
Better play that at my funeral. That'd be great.
Dude for a buck. The driver that's the story is based on was the stunt driver for the movie. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he was. It said that towards the end of the movie.
I
I saw someone say this wasn't a video game movie in the chat. They said it's not a video game movie. It's based on real life. Yes, it was based off a real life story, but it's still based on a video game, and they heavily lean into video game elements in the movie. And so I definitely understand
I
the
guess that's
point.
true. Like the plot of the story is
Yeah.
about a guy who plays the video game, not necessarily like the video game.
Yeah, but
I kind of get what they're saying.
I know yeah, that's what I was saying. I get where they're coming from with it, but they lean into a lot of the video game stuff. They lean into PlayStation sounds. They lean into a lot of little things that gamers will appreciate. So I 100% believe it's a video game movie.
PlayStation sound, huh?
So yeah.
What do you mean? Like the
Like-
start
like-
screen or
like
like the little
sound effects.
Yeah, like your sound effects and stuff like that. That's very you'll recognize them if you play PlayStation. So it's little things like that that just are little details that you really can appreciate.
Fun fact: Xbox sound effects are actually dudes getting fucked in the ass. So
No, this is true.
Rumble
What?
DeYoung, or
What?
over on Rumble DeYoung for a buck. I wouldn't want to be the security guards that are now going to be required to check the belly fat. It's true. Bill Dozer for 2. Imagine how bad the gun smelled after he snuck it in like that. It was a she. Ruth Sanity for 2. Salty being on D-Day Cobra show got me wanting to check out more of Jeremy's shows. Hey, all.
Thank you. It's good stuff.
Daramuth for 5. Jeremy, I know you try to keep things apolitical, but are you willing to play the Trump buying kids video? Always funny to watch.
That shit's funny as fuck. I think that's a very non-political video, even though it's from a politician. But if you don't laugh at that, then you're just fucking retarded. I'll look it up real quick.
Orozco for 5. Ryan, can I get a, are you retarded? Yes. Orozco for 1, then correcting his spelling to Ryan. I got you. I don't know if we have any Streamlabs. I don't see any on the list, but
Let me look it up. I got it. I've got that open right now. So
All right.
I'll read those when if we have any.
Tony Morrow for 199. Beardo, you're a Rams fan? Whose house?
I'm not. I'm a Giants fan. Go Big Blue.
Jane Theory for 3. What's up, Jane? I don't like naggers for 199.
Whoa.
Ryan, tell us what you really think of Mexicans.
Jesus.
Whoa.
You guys seen that South Park episode, right?
Yes.
A feline named JJ for 5. Mike, leaving to make more kids. We know he ain't working on Epic Verse. Butter Biscuit for 5. It's called Rise the Shield Hero, where he gets accused of rape. One of the best animes. Y'all need to get on that. Second season finished earlier. Eli the Snake for 20. Hail G&G in 199. Question for Ripa. I don't know if they've asked you already, but will you make an omnibus for ISOM or any future Ripaverse books?
Yeah, I mean the ones with arcs, and obviously once we have enough books to do collections, but yeah, for sure.
All right, I got this Trump thing, and yeah, this is objectively funny. I don't know if this was like SNL or whatever, but this is gold right here. Here we go. So fucking stupid. I love it. Oh man.
Snorum for 2. This stream is corny. Thank you. Baylor Peak for 5. Best video game movie for me is Tetris. Highly recommend. Very underrated gem.
Now again, that's another one. Would you call that a video game movie because it's based on the real life story?
I don't know.
I consider it a video game movie, and it's fantastic.
I haven't seen it, so it's tough for me to judge.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's really good.
Johan Naxos for 5. After that G-Unit explanation, Ripa is reevaluating his association with Ryan 88-cent Kinnell. That's pretty good. Pretty good one right there. But thank you. Marcus Henry for 10. You guys know what that game was called on the original PlayStation when you're racing down a hill on a skateboard, bike, roller skates, longboard, kicking and punching others to bully your way to victory?
Not to my SSX, are they?
Tony Hawk.
Oh, there you go.
Bird Up for 5.
Is that the answer?
No.
Oh.
Bird Up for 5. Q Tomb Raider. Jeez, I don't know why I can't say that. Bird Up for 5 says Q Tomb Raider theme music. And now it's time for Geeks and Gamers Tomb Raider Fireside Chat starring Melanie Mack. Thank you.
All right, here we go. We got a 3-parter from Butter Biscuit on Streamlabs. Just to piss Ryan off, since I couldn't add to the discussion this morning, Jeremy, I think a lot of people aren't big on Dragon Ball Superheroes is because it's more retread of old villains. If they were going to bring back Cell, then bring him back fully. Not that stupid thing that they had. It's a Bio Broly ripoff, and Bio Broly was one of the worst Dragon Ball Z movies. And personally, I'm sick of androids and the Red Ribbon Army. Now that Goku and Vegeta essentially have the power akin to minor gods, makes so it only makes sense for Gohan and Piccolo to face them. Then there's the issue of Gohan's new form is going to be canon in the next anime. Too many issues with the movie. Not bad, but not great either. Well, see, I know nothing, and I'm 100% normie watching Dragon Ball Superheroes, and from that perspective, I fully enjoyed it. But I guess I can totally see why people, that are more invested in it might have had issues. Enoch Maman for a 2-parter says, "Hey Ripa, I just got ISOM 2. My complaints with ISOM 1 or that I felt the dialogue was a bit clunky and the world building felt a little forced. No such problems in this one. The dialogue and world building both felt natural this time. One of the great joys of discovering a new writer is seeing them improve over time. This was an exceptional improvement. You not only met my expectations, you exceeded them. After I read 1, I wanted to read 2. Now I get to read 3. Keep it up." There you go. Look at
Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Awesome, man. That's good feedback right there, Enoch Amon. So glad you guys are enjoying ISOM. And then Samurai Vader for 3. Jeremy, how much have you guys react to Meet the Spy video for Team Fortress 2? I think you'd all enjoy it. Also, Ripa, did you hear Krista hits pipes? I mean, I don't know. I'll just look it up and see. I'd have to see. Let's see. I'll look it up. Go ahead, Ryan. You can continue. That's all the Streamlabs right there.
Harry Brownhole for 2. New April O'Neil got weapon storage. Who knew? Yeah, she's fat too. Marcus Henry for 2. I found out what it was. It was too extreme. Thanks, chat. There you go.
Oh, those are one of my favorite 2 Extreme, 3 Extreme. My favorite PlayStation games, man.
All right, let's get some of these member messages. Lord Plagueis gifts a Geeks Gamers membership. Thank you. Hayden with 10 gift memberships.
Hey.
Thank you, Hayden. War Machine with 5 gift memberships.
Thank you.
Grundy Peebo, member for a month. Hey, Ripa, thanks for keeping us updated on this lawsuit nonsense. Sorry it's happening. The next monetize your haters is going to be epic.
Yeah, we'll be able, it's like I said, it's a nothing burger. We'll be talking about it soon, but
Chaos Killer, member for 2 months. Will Jay have to open the door for Ryan and Gary's YouTube channels? Hail G&G.
No.
Matt
I'm not even close to their level, man. I look up to these guys, man.
You're missing the joke.
know
You're
what
missing
to
the
do.
joke.
It's
You're missing
because
the
we're
joke.
getting canceled for.
Oh, you're getting
Beetle.
canceled?
Yeah.
My bad. No.
All right.
I just wanted to give them the respect that they, for like.
Matt G, member for 5 months. Where's Yellow Flash's wrench? You're fired. Lizzo's Fupa. Member for 5 months says we need a Beardo emote. There you go. Johnny Lightfoot, member for 4 months. Hail TNME. On Sunday, I saw Gran Turismo and loved it. Also saw Sound of Freedom, which is definitely one of the most important movies of all time. Thank you. Jay Beard becomes a channel member, and then Jay Beard gives 10 Geeks and Gamers memberships. Thank you, Jay Beard. Gerald Armstrong for 4 months says corn emoji. Thanks. Mountain Mutt. What?
Go ahead. Sorry. I thought you were done.
It's too late.
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
There is one YouTube show that I might open the door for. Can you share that?
Oh, man.
Give Ryan a little break. It appears that our late night friends have decided to start a YouTube channel.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
They're doing a pod. They did a podcast to talk about like ending the strike and like shit like that. Yeah.
Gary had a great response. Says nice. I'd love to see the views on that one. So there it is.
Oh man, God! You know what? I may do a full-on react to that one on Covercast. That'll be some good content right
You want
there.
me to open the door for them? Chat, let me know.
Yeah. Yes. Holy crap! That's funny as hell.
Mountain Mutt, member for 3 months. For Melanie, sup? Sorry, I couldn't get that for you, man.
Damn.
I didn't read it too late. The fuck? Meow chat. Why are cats so? It says Meow like MIAOU chat.
Yeah,
and
it's
then it
meow
says
chat, right?
And then it says why are cats so cute? Meow. Spelled like a cat would say it. Thank you. Retired millennial member for 4 months. Fuck these companies. Hoist the sails. Marcus Henry member for 7 months. Rolos are weird, and Rolo lost money.
There it is. Rolo, are you playing tonight?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Hell yeah.
Houdini with a gift
Play for
membership.
a couple hours.
I've got it
Thank
set
you.
for an hour from now.
Chris B, welcome to the 199. Muppet Rudai for a month. A Rudai loves to eat corn the long way. Chris
Well, actually,
B
I'll take a break now and eat then, actually. So I'll dip out. Sorry, Ryan.
It's all right.
So, and you guys can catch me, you said, for an hour from now on, I'll stream on my channel. You can catch me on Locked and Loaded Latinos on YouTube and Kick and X. So I'll catch you guys later.
All right, brother. I'll see you in a bit.
Yep. Later.
Chris B, welcome to the 199. I said that one. I said Muppet Rudai. Chris B with 5 Geeks and Gamers memberships. Thank you. Sifu Kodiak, welcome to the 199. Stephen Brown says, I love what you guys are doing. Jeremy, please open up a G&G bar. Make a 2-room bar, one nerdy and the other a speakeasy. God bless all. Hail 199.
You know, as much as I'm not like, obviously I've never had to drink alcohol in my life, I would 100% open a G&G bar if I had the right funding and the right business partner. 100% I'd do that. Like a gamer bar. Yeah, I'd do that in a second.
Callan
Yeah.
Blackwell, welcome to the 199. Shadow Saiyan for 199. The worst Dragon Ball movie is easily Res F. Don't know what that means. Thanks. And I think we're all caught up.
That's
You're not a big expert on the Dragon Ball lore, Ryan.
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, there's been a lot of recommendations. So
thanks for wasting your breath or your fucking typing, whatever it is.
Hugo M says you've never had a drink. No, everybody everybody gets shocked when they hear this, but no, I've never had an sip of alcohol. I never will.
That's not quite true.
What? You know what I'm saying.
You have
though.
had a sip.
I mean,
but it
well,
wasn't
I
because
fucking,
he tried to.
Yeah, but I've fucking had NyQuil. I mean, goddamn. So my point is,
No.
I've never drank a beer.
We were in
ever.
Nashville, Tennessee, baby. Me
Yeah, I
and Ryan
accidentally
and Jeremy.
drank Ryan's
Hold
fucking
on to your
beer.
buckets, baby.
Yeah.
Here comes the alcohol. Slapped it down
So,
in front of Jeremy.
Yeah.
Me and Jay got Jack and Cokes, and Jeremy got a Dr. Pepper, and they accidentally put my drink in front of his, and he takes one sip and he's like, "Man, this Dr. Pepper tastes funny. I think it's flat or something."
I started laughing. I knew it.
Yeah, and I look at the cups. I'm like, "Oh fuck, I think that's mine."
Yeah,
So
I'm like, I
that's
don't
the
want
one
that
sip
shit.
he's had in his life.
Yeah,
unintentional.
Glad I was there
unintentionally.
for it.
But yeah, no alcohol for me. Never have, never will. Never will do a drug. Never will smoke a cigarette. But I'll eat the fuck out of Culver's, baby, all day, every day. So that offsets it. People are like, oh, you must be really healthy. Not really. I eat a lot of fucking Culver's. So,
And cookies.
All good. And cookies. Cookies are fucking good.
Weston for 5. Hey, Rip, I just got my Blood Release shirt and poster. Got one order left. That's my short box. Can't wait.
Yep. Those are gonna start going out tomorrow. So yeah.
Man, those
Oh
things
yeah,
look awesome.
I'm looking forward to that.
They came out so good, man.
Hell yeah, man. It's good stuff. I can't wait to see what you got planned in for the future, you know. Yeah. And I know you got a bunch of ideas. I can't wait for you to start announcing some of the things. But got a great team. It was an awesome stream you did with your crew over there. So that was good stuff, man.
That was a fun stream.
And it's you know, again, there's a reason people are mad about it. It's because it's so damn successful and can't nobody stop it. It's a beautiful thing. So
hell yeah.
Gonna keep on keeping on. Like I said, you know, I was telling people the other day, you know, I was like, when Rippa, anytime he ever calls me, it's like that scene in The Town, man. You know, like, hey, we gotta mess up some people, we gotta hurt some people. You can't ask any questions. I can't tell you anything. Stand up, whose car we driving? You know, not it. So that's how it goes. All right, Drunk 3PO, where can they find you?
All things Drunk 3PO. Tomorrow we'll do my Ahsoka review with my crew. And if you didn't get a chance to get Achromatic Chronicles Blue, you got 25 days left to get your second chance. Second chance options, excuse me. Was eating an orange. And so pick it up. Pick it up before it's done. So another awesome show.
I want to play Sea of Stars. It's this new RPG. It looks a lot like Chrono Trigger.
Sea of Thieves is better.
Nah, the Sea of Stars look like somebody told me about it a few weeks ago on here, and so I looked it up. And yeah, man, it's got like that Chrono Trigger look to it. Ryan would not want to play it, but I think it looks pretty good. I think it definitely has, and I'm not a big RPG player, but that totally looks like an updated version of Chrono Trigger right there. So I definitely
like a lot of like it feels to me like fuck. There's a
it's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
No, it doesn't remind me of Pokemon. It reminds me of I played it for like Game Boy Advanced and shit. It is a series. Fuck.
Chat's gonna help you.
It used to have like you could have some powers. It was basically like gods. Like you had like Zeus lightning bolt or like Ra, like the sun.
Golden Sun.
Golden Sun. That's it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this looks like.
That's
what it reminds me of.
Chat had you on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, this looks really good. And you know, I'm not a big RPG player, but yeah, Chrono Trigger definitely that's a legendary game. I don't doubt the story probably isn't going to be half as good, but it looks pretty good. But anyway, Fear the Beardo.
Yeah, all things Fear the Beardo on all social media. Everything is public, and high tea on Thursday with me and Jay. So looking forward to that.
There we go. Ryan Kennel.
Same old. You know where to find me. If you haven't followed me by yet, it's because you don't fucking want to. So.
Well, before we get to the
man.
Gary just uploaded this. Let's see what this is.
One more time, Jimmy.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Jimmy Fallon.
Fucking Twitter video. I swear to God, man.
One more time, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Fallon.
I'm Stephen Colbert.
I'm Jimmy Kimmel. I thought when you said Jimmy, you meant me, Jimmy, but you meant Jimmy.
I always mean you.
But when you
I
say
always
Seth Meyers, who do you mean?
I mean John Oliver.
Makes
It's the 5 of us together for maybe an hour a day.
Strike Force 5 is the name of our podcast. Subscribe to it now.
Spotify or wherever else you get your podcasts.
But Spotify, you fucks. One more time.
Holy fuck, that was so bad.
Wow.
This is what you get. They don't have any writers.
Yeah, if you're wondering why they haven't been on air since the writers' strike, that's your reason.
I don't know why I think for some reason, and I don't know if I had a glitch on it. So it was actually Benny that tweeted it, not I thought it said Gary, but I meant whoever. It doesn't matter. It's out there. That was bad, and I can't wait to roast that entire fucking thing on Cobra Cast. So I will certainly do that. Young Ripper.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna be in the warehouse. We got like 5,000, a little over 5,000 orders that we still have to get out. So we'll be hustling, getting those out. So that'll be my little deal that I'll be doing for the next probably couple of weeks. I think we can get it done within that window. We're moving real quick right now. So yeah, then we'll get back to streaming. We'll do our spoiler talk stuff, all of that good stuff, and then we're rolling right into the Alpha Core book. Yeah, I know people want me to, just talk about lawsuit stuff, and I know it's just we gotta let us do our thing. I have not been sued, by the way. I have to bring that up in front of a big audience because there's a lot of confusion surrounding that. We have not been sued. We've not been served. It just was something that basically just got rolled up effectively. So we're handling that. It's a big nothing burger. And despite what these fat homosexuals that have so many issues with me have to say about it, it's a fucking nothing burger. So yeah, we'll be back doing streams very soon. Just let us get these orders out. That's my main focus. And yeah, man, it's always good to be here. Tuesday night's main event.
Hell yeah. And I'm aware
it's one thing to be fat. It's also one thing to be gay. When you're fat and gay,
oh man,
fuck, man.
Fuck, dude.
You're fucked.
And by the way, for fat gay people that send super chats to hate on us, that's perfectly welcome here. But my requirement is the super chat has to be equal to your weight, and then I will read it. So feel free to continue to send them, but until it hits that whatever,
that's about 350 to 400.
Well, I think YouTube has a cap on how much you can spend.
Yeah, exactly. So, but if it, but when you're fat and gay and you talk shit, I'll read your super chat, but your super chat has to equal your weight before I will read it. That's the rule. I didn't make the rules up. Well, actually, I did. So that's the rule. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. All right. So at least, hey, looks, and maybe, I mean, yeah, Willie Will might have had you covered tonight for his super chat, but it's
right around the weight. I mean, it's close.
Getting there.
Not you, Willie Will, but having, who I'm saying, Willie Will. I appreciate you, brother. All right. So the Fortnite link is live. It's post Tuesday night's main event gaming stream. So it's the pinned post right there. So you guys can click it. Go hang out in the chat over there. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And yes, I see you, Bong Donkey. It is true. Not everybody can be 6'3", 215 like our president, our 45th president, 6'3", 215.
Fucking height weight is Lamar Jackson.
Fucking athlete. All right.
Absolute fucking
Justin Jefferson right there.
We need a Trump like combine.
Fucking built, man.
I wanted to put out his combine stats where it's like he ran a 4.49. You know what I mean? Had like 11-foot broad jump. Fucking did like 27 reps. Shit like that. Just like outlandish shit.
6'3", 215.
Anyway, fucking athlete, man.
I think he just saw the number and took off 45. I think that's what he did. That's my guess.
Oh man.
Oh man, I love it. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you in about an hour. Me, Beardo, Rolo, Jay, are you playing?
At midnight in an hour?
In an hour.
Why is it so long?
All right, Jay's gonna play in an hour. I didn't know. I set it up. I could bump it up another 15 minutes. I gotta go eat, Jay.
Okay.
This is what happens. He always cries because he doesn't get invited. He gets
Here it
invited,
comes.
then he bitches about the time. It's like you can't. It's like a diva. You can't make him happy.
But you still need me to win. That's why you invite me.
Are you gonna play, Jay?
I should be around.
Hell yeah.
Motherfucker. He won't even it's a good sell. It's a way to sell it though, because now there's gonna be so much interest if Jay shows up. There we go. All right. So thank you guys. I see you, Willie Will. Have a good night, buddy. And everybody, thank you for the gift of membership. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. Thank you for supporting Riververse. Thank you for supporting Acrobatic Chronicles.
Yeah, thank you.
For supporting Longhorn. And thank you for supporting racism, meaning Ryan. You guys have a good night, and we will talk to all of you later. Bye, everybody.